Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Blair. Thank you so much for joining us and happy Monday. We're glad you're with us tonight. We have 3 hours live from Los Angeles and it is all about great jewelry. How about appreciating all of you, as we like to do with our fine jewelry and big discounts. We're going to continue that going tonight for the next 3 hours so you can get all your favorites, huge discounts, and let me know what you'd like to see before this event wraps up, because this is your chance to pick up all the greatest values. And boy, do we have some good ones tonight. It is not just pieces you know and love, but pieces also that are brand new. So that is what's exciting about tonight. We also have quite a few requests that have already come in. So Lisa, whenever you're ready, Desiree, whenever you're ready, and Leanne, we've got all of those pieces that you requested. Of course, that's not limited to those requests. You all at home can give your requests as well. We hope you will throughout the show so that we can get you whatever you love. Now, there's a lot of special pieces here tonight, including there is a blue wing block D. It is our 8-carat museum reserve stone. We've got that for you, as well as, oh, get ready. Some of our favorite North Star earrings are returning. We have a beautiful affordable pair of earrings in tanzanite, so that it was just this weekend I brought you the pendant. We're going to bring you the fabulous earrings to go with. These are a drop earring, so instead of just a stud, a little extra special for you. We've got a subtle drop, nothing too dressy, still wearable every day. Then we also have, oh gosh, here's the prettiest. Speaking of North Stars, it's all about the supermoon right now, right? The blue moon, the blue supermoon. We've got a very special celestial design in mandarin, so we're going to combine some of our favorite rare gem material with a really special stone and design for you. And it's also going to be about ruby tonight. We've got a great red ruby, beautiful stone, round no less. We've actually got a couple, but really important whether you want yellow diamonds with it or maybe just something more traditional. We got them covered. And decide to bring out, since this is a sale that is percentage based with 10% off everything, I even have the museum level pieces. Like, for example, how about a 27-carat blue wing? It's actually our 27-27 piece, and it's actually the round that is so incredibly important. That is here in a pendant. You get the chain as well, so it's a full-on necklace. We love that one. And I did bring out golden pearls. It's our last strand of golden pearls, so that's going to be coming up, and lots more. So again, if you have a request, get them in. We've got wheels, assorted pieces coming up, including earrings. They're going to be super affordable. So there is a lot to get to as we proceed through the next 3 hours. And of course, let us know what you'd like to see. If there's anything in particular we can get to right on time. So it's going to be a lot of fun tonight. And again, I hope you can stay with us and really truly pick up these ideas quickly, because they are one of a kinds for the most part. I don't know if I have really any exceptions tonight besides the North Star earrings and maybe a couple of our tanzanites. So that's going to be it. Everything else, you just want to dial in as soon as you see the piece you love, because you know how this event's going. Everything is going very quickly, so we want to make sure we get your favorites in. Now, I've got a new piece to start. It's actually a diamond. It's a yellow diamond, and it's a really special fancy cut. So check this out. A little fancy color, a little fancy cutting going on, 1125424. But the beauty of it is not necessarily that fancy as far as how you wear it or when you wear it. So that's the really nice part, is that it's everyday wearable, but it's going to be item number 1125424. And this is actually platinum. And wait till you see this from a distance away, because obviously it's sitting in an angle where it's picking up some glare here, where it's all mirror finished platinum. And then I want to show it to you because obviously you're getting that great cutting there. A really special, it's not even a rhombus cut per se. It's a little bit different. It's actually got that cutting where it's actually going to be more of a hexagon style that you have. And then of course, this is that knife edge style we normally see in a band in a ring, but here it is really giving through that beautiful stiletto style, but nothing too dramatic. It is a 30-point marquise. We're calling it a marquise. It's actually, yeah, it's a little bit more fancy than that because it does have those really straight edges to it. So kind of a modified marquise, if you will. Platinum setting, chain included. That's a box link chain that's going to be fully adjustable for you. Let's show it from a distance away though, because that's really important here to see how it's going to give you that length. It's nothing too long, but I love that I was testing this earlier to see if it really sits beautifully. Sometimes with these more narrow kind of stiletto designs, they can tend to flip or turn, and this one will not. So I love that sleek chain. That's the right decision for that piece. If we're going to throw in a chain for free, it better be the similar kind of match. And because there's so much mirror finishing to the platinum design, I love that the chain itself is going to be that sleek box link chain. Here's your adjustability. It does have the spring ring closure. It's going to be 18 inches maximum, but then you can actually cinch it on in if you'd like to with that little sliding bead bar right there. So that's going to be how you make it a little bit shorter or a lot shorter, or again, fine tune it to whatever length you need. Let me get the ruler out. Starting with the ruler early tonight. So we've got an idea of how long that piece is going to be. It's going to be 3/4 of an inch from top to bottom. And then let me show it on the neckline. So we only have the one. It's going to be super affordable. And remember, it's a platinum piece with the chain included. And how pretty is that? When you see how beautiful that is done, and just really, again, the shine, of course, it is picking up some glare here. It's all a white metal like platinum always is, but it's going to have that great shine to it. And so let's get it under $1,000 to the tune of $999, or shall we go better than that? I'm saying let's go better. Let's go lower. That's what this event is all about. Really, how many times have we surprised you with the price tag where it's even less than you ever dreamed or imagined it could be? That's really what's happening here. And again, there it is without the glare. So you can see that, all that mirror finishing. And again, that's why we say knife edge, because of the way it comes to a point through the middle of the piece. But that's a good size yellow diamond. And we're going to make it easy. It's not even $888 or $777 or $699. It's going lower than that. And remember, solid platinum, you don't find that just anywhere. It's a beautiful box link chain. Again, all that chain, you're looking at a price right now that could easily be the price for the chain alone. Not the 30-point diamond, not the extra platinum designer style. We're going to make it $599 instead. And keep in mind, that's with an extra 10% off. So sure enough, take $60 off or so, and it'll be under $540. So we only have one there. It's going to be quick to go. Let me know who likes it, because that is a special way. We always like to start the show with something really on point, and that one quite literally is top and bottom. Now the bail's hidden, you can see there, and I loved how it looked. You know, they could have done the bail right at the very tippy top point of that piece, but I love that they kind of angled it down a little bit so that you saw a lot of that presence of metal when you see it from a distance. We have only 18 seconds remaining, so give me a call, because you know nothing's going to last here. That's been the MO of the event, and that's what we're looking for, right? Move everything currently in the inventory, even the brand new pieces like this one, and move everything quickly so that you can get a special deal. So platinum, we'll see who's got it, and then we've got 3 seconds, and then I've got a Savorite coming up that's more affordable than we ever see those. And again, Lisa, Desiree, or Leanne. Leanne, check your email, because I sent you all the requested information you asked for. It's all in your email inbox, but of course we have those pieces you were asking for from yesterday at the ready. All right, let's get to our Savorite. That platinum piece is here at the moment. Never mind, Jess is taking that. Ooh, look at this. Savorite Garnet, one of our best here, and it's 1125257, is here now for you, and that is a beautiful stone. Look at that. That is really almost like bordering on those minty greens that we see out of the Marilanis, but it's actually going to be our wonderful Savorite. This is such a beautiful stone here. It's got a little more size than what it's even going to give you in carat weight. 89 points here in that Savorite. Loving that look. Classic halo in diamonds. That's going to be another 52 points in the diamonds, and we'll blow it out for you right now. So this is going to be any gold you want. That's what we're still doing, is changing gold color when we can. So you've got a chance to pick up, you know, your favorite gold color, get that how you like it. So this is going to be your big value. And if you like Savorite, boy, are they expensive, right? Everywhere else but here. That's the beauty of what we do. I don't care how exotic a special piece is. We always make it affordable. That is our goal. That is our mission. That is why we exist, is to bring you values where you thought, maybe I'm never going to own that rare stone or that superstar, or maybe that one's only in museums. We make it not only available to you, but affordable to you as well. And that's really what's so important here. So a quick look, because this is not going to last, and we're getting you a huge value. Take a look at it. It's going to be Savorite. Let's see. Stone is 89 points, so what we call a light 1 carat for sure. And then you've also got this 52 points in the diamonds. Those are all bigger stones, like that we did the classic halo here, really keeping it very unique, but again, that's just the brightest stone. We want to show that off. That's really about as bright and seriously clean as a Savorite gets. They can struggle mightily with their clarity, and that's just not the case here. You've got a beautiful stone, bright as can be, and we're going to blow it out for, well, $24.99 is a little steep for what I'm looking for. We want to get everything out of here in 30 seconds only. So in an effort to do that, let's take a $2,500 piece and make it oh so affordable and get you a great value right now, like $999 instead, which there aren't gold bands out there right now for $999. So yes, actually, Michelle, could you look up something for me, please, Wayne? It's 1110362, and let me know if that's the bracelet I think it is. Can you look it up real quick and let me know what it is? Yeah, it's 1110362. I think it's our diamond tennis bracelet, correct? And if so, now Michelle had just emailed me. Michelle, let me know if you need to see it. We can bring it on out for you. But if it's the bracelet I'm thinking it is, and is it our diamond tennis bracelet, then we can probably do it for you. It is solid diamonds, yeah? Solid diamond tennis bracelet. Is it the 3 carat 64? Yes, all diamonds, right? Yes, we can. So Michelle, no problem. We can, absolutely. And if you need to see it, like I said, let me know. So Michelle, if you want to call in and grab that, you can. And so here we go. And yes, that discount would apply. So keep that in mind. And of course, $8.99 on this one for the first caller for a Savorite. Let me try this on for you as well, so you can see how bright that is, even from a distance. If you think it just looks good close up, oh no, this is a beautiful bright stone, and you can see the clarity shining through. And that is already a big size in Savorite, but just obviously giving you an even bigger look when you see that oval cut that's a little more elongated like this is. So beautiful stone, just one though. That's going to be it. Who's going to grab it? That's our beautiful Savorite, just a rare, rare, rare garnet. One of the rare ones we see, certainly, and we're so proud to bring it to you at under $900 after your discount. So that's going to be $8.99. Let me know if you like that one. Come on, Tony, I thought we got this reel figured out, but no, apparently not yet. But here we go. It's going to be a work in progress. But Jess, who picked up that necklace? Myrna? Thanks, Myrna. Enjoy it. And then let me know who wants our Savorite. We've got some various affordables here, like ruby, natural gold quartz, and more platinum is on the way too. So we'll get you some more platinum if you like those white metals in their highest level. That's the Savorite, $8.99. Let's get to a real quick look at a gold quartz. It's the most affordable gold quartz we have here, and it's going to be at number 1123789, verifying right now on the Savorite. So this is that beautiful square cut, and I like that this quartz itself has a little bit of different tones of color to it in the gem material. Of course, everything you see that resembles gold is because it is gold. That's 24 karat pure gold, the precious metal found within the quartz. So fun there, and that's why we love it. 2 carats of your natural gold quartz. I was talking to someone today, and we were talking about gold because she's a very big fan of just, you know, dainty little gold pieces, right? Little basic, you know, pendants and bracelets and chain links and things like that. And it's amazing where, you know, if you're out shopping gold, I mean, everyone's aware gold is really pricey right now, $2,400 an ounce. It's why you see very petite, small, little basic pieces going for hundreds and hundreds of dollars. I'm talking about like little stud earrings, little basic stud earrings that have under a gram of gold, and you're spending hundreds and hundreds of dollars for those pieces. Here's what we're going to do on this one. This is why I mention it, because that's actually pure gold that's within that quartz family gem. So it's really cool. Precious metal, precious stone really combined together, but by Mother Nature. So not something that we did, right? We don't fuse those together. That's actually done by nature. So really cool cut here, one of our rare square cuts, and it's got the 20 points in diamonds that run right down the middle of the band. As you can see there, they're slightly elevated to the band as well. And that one's going to be, oh, and I love the millgrain too. And just by setting that square at an angle like we did, you've got the millgrain that runs along the border where the stone sets, and then even those designer prongs that taper on in. Let me try it on, and we've got, this one was also $28.88, so a little more pricey of a piece as the gold quartz tend to be. But again, don't think that the gold quartz wouldn't go up in value when gold itself is going up in value. They go hand in hand. But we're going to make sure this is a lot more affordable. I'll just save you $2,000 right now. We'll make it $888 instead. You get to take $88.80 off, which means it's going to be $799 only when you check out. And that is another one of a kind. So you know that the gold quartz, much like opals, are always going to be unique. There are no two that are exactly alike, from their cut to their patterns to how much gold they have versus how much gem material they have. That's really important. So Kathy had a request for a pink diamond. Well, isn't this pretty? I don't know if this is a specific piece she's looking for or just needs a big pink diamond, but we've got a certified one to show you. So great request, Kathy. We're going to show that next for you. And thank you very much. So let's go ahead and get to 112-1920. If you would like that gold quartz, that'll be $799 at checkout, and a beauty, no doubt about it, when you've got that kind of styling there. And of course, a nice heavier band too. It's wider where the diamonds are set right down the middle. So that's a great looking stone. Let's get to our pink diamond. Now, we bring pink diamonds. We've tried our best over the many, many years here to bring you pink diamonds of various sizes. I'm going to give this an extra polish here. This is going to be 112-1920, and it's a 26 pointer. The difference here is that we've had bigger pinks, but they're not always GIA certified, and that's what this stone is. So that's really important, because you always have the knowledge of getting a rare natural pink. We don't bring you any of those pinks, yellows, greens, chameleons. None of them are treated. All of our fancy diamonds are natural. That's kind of our thing, is we're always about bringing you the rarest of the rare. But when you have this stone being as important as it is, the first order of business with this loose gem when it first arrived was to send it off to GIA, to the Carlsbad headquarters. That's in Southern California, about near San Diego, and that's where we had this certificate done on the stone. So the difference is, instead of just saying, hey, here's a natural pink and that's special and have the carat weight, we get you more specifics, and that's what the GIA gemologists do for you, and then they give you this great literature, this whole write-up, and you've got the little mini cert, that's the little insert inside. This is a full-on report, so you get everything you need to know about your stone, including a clarity grading. Not that in a 26-pointer you're too worried about seeing any inclusions. I will tell you, you won't. Your naked eye is not capable of seeing the inclusions that are going to be microscopic in a 26-point stone, but it's still going to map it all out here for you. So you know it makes appraisals a breeze, it makes insuring a breeze, and just if you are into the more valuable of stones like pink diamonds, it's something that's nice to just have all that work up. So here's our 26-pointer in the square cushion cut, and it's gonna be, oh, it's a fabulous, fabulous ring, and it's leaning a little bit. So we have a wheel here that's, yeah, it's leaning. It's not the ring, it's the wheel. So everything will lean to the right tonight. But this is gonna be our fabulous cushion modified brilliant. It's a 3.3 by 3.2, so that qualifies as square. Then it has the 26-point center, and we're just talking about the center stone that's certified here. The rest we added to it. That's gonna be our light pink, and I'm going to show you the cert in a moment. It's an SI1. We added the 6 points and the pink diamonds around it for that first halo, and then the outer 2 halos of white diamonds, 45 points. You're getting a lot of overall diamond weight. Here's what the cert looks like. So you open up this trifold cert, and here it is, like your cushion modified brilliant. This is, of course, the grading report number and the cutting and the millimeter size, the carat weight, the color. Now, a lot of times this word light might jump out at you, but remember, most of the pink diamonds we've had certified on the air are classified as faint. And that is a step down. So again, the fact it does not say faint, and I think you're probably noticing it's definitely not. It's got a nice saturation that's almost purple when you see it here. And then we've got, of course, color origin is all natural. We explained that. And distribution not applicable here. And then you've got the SI1, which I wouldn't worry about because there's the front and back. If you were to enhance or enlarge that stone, this is kind of showing you where all the microscopic inclusions are. So that's the certificate that comes with it. Here's the ring again, and there you can see that really nice saturated color you get. And this has got a new markdown as well, as this event should, on everything we bring. So if you like this one, let me know. I'm going to try it on for you. It used to be $89.99. Take it a lot further below that. It's one of our few of the certified stones that still is affordable, and I think that's wonderful as well, because a lot of times you get the cert, boy, look at that from a distance. You're really seeing the purple elements to it, where it's reading more lavender and more purple than more pink, really. I mean, you've got the exact comparison to make because the pink diamonds are right next to it. That's the halo around it. So you can really tell what the GIA, and I always tell you this, the GIA certs are really the authority. They're the most stringent on their standards, so they really get you specifics. They're conservative graders, not the other way around. They don't estimate, you know how you can either, really overestimate or underestimate. They're really conservative in the way they grade. So what they have classified as a light pink really has a strong color to it because, like I said, otherwise there would be words used like faint. And that's not the case here. And you can see again, when you look at that center stone, look at how it compares to what's right beside it, where you see the difference between really that lavender pink and then the pinks that are beside it there. So $89.99 will not be. We're getting it at $4,000, which is already more than 50% off. So you've got a huge value coming your way already. We like that value. We need to love the value. So let's make this simple and easy. And the first caller will take it for only, you know what, not even $39.99. Let's go lower. You get the cert. There's no extra charge for that. It's been done already by us. We paid for it so that you don't have to. And that's the beauty of it here. And look at that great saturation of the purples. It really does. If it were any other lab, they'd probably be calling it a purple diamond. Let's be real. This one is, again, just a really, really stunning stone. And to get over a quarter carat is also important. And we're going to make it better than even $39 or $38.99. It's going to be $3,777. Now, with your 10% off, that's almost $400 of extra savings. So we know that's actually going to be coming down to under $3,500 when all is said and done. So how about that for a value? And then we need requests, and that was a request right there. But again, first caller to call in and say, I'll take it, is going to get that fabulous stone at that great value. So $37.77, remember, with your 10% off, that makes quite a difference. It's actually going to be so much less than that for you. And it's actually, I think I misspoke here because it's actually even greater than I told you it was. It's $33.99. So you get a huge value there. So yeah, $33.99. Yes. Which one? This one? Like the one that we have up now? Oh, is this gone? Oh, okay, great. Well, thank you so much. Enjoy it. Wasn't aware that's already gone. Now, we do have a ruby coming up. And again, any requests you have, give us a call. Look at this ruby. Platinum. It's a platinum alert. Get ready for this one. Here's the platinum and ruby, and what a clean. Oh, it's such a treat to see these rubies here of that clarity. 112-4353 is the item number. Give us a call on the Savorite or the gold quartz because to my knowledge, they are still here. But let's take a look at this pear shape. This is so stunning with that pear shape and ultra, ultra clean. I always find that with these Burmese, the cleaner they are, it tends to be the more blue glow they have. I think that's showing up right here very evidently. Now that's a platinum setting, 47 points on the ruby, but you're getting 48 points in the diamond baguettes. And we're not messing around here. It's all baguettes. They're all tapered. They look great, super clean, and let's show it to you on the hand. It stays as is in the platinum, of course, because those are the ones we cannot change, right? Because there's really nothing, no way to upgrade it, right? That's just a beautiful look. And then you see the way that the light bounces through baguettes, especially tapered baguettes, is really special. And it's going to be, you know what, $29.99, let's skip it. I'm looking for under $1,000 on this one, and I think $9.99 is a fair value. If we really want to make things go quickly in the next couple of seconds, we need to go even deeper with those discounts. So watch this. It's not going to be $888. And it's not even $7.99. This is a huge value already. Again, that's solid platinum. I love that this band comes up a little bit like a bypass. See how it doesn't just split through the middle? Most bands would just go right down the middle. I think that looks a little bit more kind of basic. The fact that it's coming up and sweeping up one side and sweeping under the other is really what gives this a great designer flair to it. It's not even $7.99 if you can believe that. It's one only, and if anybody needs a really pristine ruby, if you're thinking, oh, that looks a lot different than rubies I see elsewhere, yeah. It sure does. That's the better quality, the really elite top level. When you can see, most rubies are opaque. It just means it's a fancy way to say you can't see through them. Usually it's like that wall behind me where most rubies you would never see through it. So the second you start to see any trace of any kind of clarity or glow, that's a really good sign for a ruby. When it's just completely like, again, glass-like, where you're able to look through the entire stone and see the backside, that's even more important, and that's what you have here. So that's really what crystalline material is all about, and it's $777 instead, so it'll actually be under $700. After your discount here, it'll be $699 and change if you'd love to have that ruby set in platinum. What a beautiful way to get a specialty stone. And then anybody ready for our golden pearl strand? Only one, and luckily, it's not the one that's the $15,000 strand. You know the one I'm talking about, right? There's been a $15,000 strand lingering here for a while that a lot of people are like, yeah, what happened to that? We're going to get you the golden pearls at a very fair price here coming up. They're still a big size. Oh, and for those of you that have been asking, lately, a few of you have been wondering about orange diamonds. I do have an orange diamond, pure orange. No yellow orange, like that certified one I had the other day that was like $15,000. I've actually got one that's affordable, and it's a true orange color. It is not a yellow orange, so we're going to see that. Or if you just like to see it right away, it is specialty. So let me know there. And here we go. Coming up, I've got, oh, and there's a brand new more kunzite. I want to bring this out because they've been very popular of late, but some of you have said, could I get something a little more affordable? Because we've had a lot of the big stones, the 10 karat plusers. Let me show you this beautiful, okay now, this color is everything. So isn't it the truth that sometimes, I know a lot of you have noticed that sometimes with the kunzites, like with other neon stones, sometimes you actually have to go to the bigger stones, like the way bigger stones, to get that really, really amazing saturation level. That is not the case here. This is one of those stones that's gonna be quite affordable to $338, and still, it's almost like there's almost two cuttings combined here. It's almost like there's an asher within the cushion. It's still a cushion cut, but when you look through the center of the stone, as you will see, it almost looks like there's an asher cutting, but then you look at the very outside edge and it's more rounded. That is a cushion cut or an antique cushion or a square cushion. So it's interesting how this is done. So take a look, because it's a really special cutting that's showing off the neon of this stone so well. And what do you think? Surrounding it with pink diamonds, 112-5531 is your item number here. And that is a gorgeous stone, isn't it? $338 in the cushion, 12 points in the pink diamonds. That's the first halo. It looks like more than 12 points to me, but I'll go with it. And then 45 points in white diamonds, and stay as is because it's the rose and the white gold to go together here. So a beautiful stone. It's going to be on the more affordable side. So if you're sick of seeing the $3,000 kunzites, I get it. We try to have something for everybody's budget. We've got one here that's a lot more affordable for you. So do let me know if you like it. And it is going to be gone in a hurry, especially when we are taking this $39.99 should be price. And listen, I've been doing a number for the last couple of weeks on bringing everything down. Lowest prices possible, under cost for most things. I mean, really, truly just moving out inventory. You know, that's my goal here, is to have empty vaults in the next coming days. So this is where you shop everything you could ever imagine wanting ever in jewelry, this is your time to do it. But it's also not $39.99. Huge value, brand new style. I'm going to show it on the hand here as well so you can see what it looks like. There's something of balance when you get the square cushion, right? It's extremely balanced. It's got that beautiful double halo you see there. Just that little bit of that almost graduated style from the pink diamonds to the white diamonds really makes it. But it does. It has the internal flashes as if it was an Asher cut, but without being that cut. So you still get the softness of the corners there, the softness of the sides, being a little bit curved. Now we're going to bring it down. Not 19, not 1,500, not even $14.99. Come on in. We only have just this one. And that's the key. That's also the problem with everything that we're doing. These prices are wonderful, but there's more than one shopper for every item typically. That we know. So this is where you got to be in. $14, $13.99. It is not. Brand new style. You've been asking for more affordable kunzite. Here it is, and yet it's not even $13.99. This is prior to 10% off, so it just gets better and better. And even better. We're going to make it $12.99 only first caller if you'd like to get that one. I do have a turquoise necklace, by the way, in yellow. I know most of my turquoises have been in the white gold lately. We're going to bring you a yellow gold option, and that's coming your way. But gold quartz in bigger size we have as well. And then what about those pinky imperials that you've been loving? We've got one of those also. So a really good look and a great way to go if you want rare. But that's going to be $12.99 after you take your 10% off. It's going to be $11.69 and change instead. So even better. And then why not see the orange diamond, shall we? It's a big collectible. It is one of our super rares, and we are going to bring it on down for you. Look at that. That's the kunzite. Let me know who's got that one. It's already sold. Thank you so much. Here it comes. Here's the orange diamond. We're not waiting. This is going to be item number 1124780. Well, it's a true orange diamond right here. We've been asking for this. We've been waiting for this, and bring it on out from the museum collection. Here it is. 1124780. It's a really stunning and platinum piece. So again, upgrading the metal for that very important stone. And then, of course, you're getting a very, very cool look at a different way to do a double halo, and then we triple split the shank. So you've got diamonds every which way. Now, this is going to be a 1 carat 14, so it's got a lot of size to that orange diamond. And an orange diamond is very distinctive. It doesn't look like anything else. We know that because it's not going to be just that yellow material. You've got that true orange, and it's all natural again. And then it's an added 125 in diamonds. So you're getting quite a few diamonds as well. We're bringing it down. It looks like it's already, I don't remember showing this, so it must have been shown perhaps on an online show, but this is actually a $17,999 piece. And like a lot of museum pieces, they're coming out for their last offering. They're coming out for a better value. They're going to be a better price tag. And that's what we're doing right now, where this is no longer, wow, $79.99. Big value, huge savings. Let's get to it. Call me early. I had to try this on for you. You're not going to pay $79.99. There's your $10,000 discount. I'm discounting, and it's fun. And then you get to discount. We all get to discount. And this is the ring from a distance away, which of course I'll turn the other way for you. But it's not even $79.69 or $59.99. Remember, this is a step up in rarity from your yellows. The yellows we see almost every day. This is a huge step up in the color grading because, again, nothing helped this out, nothing treated it, nothing enhanced it to get this orange color, and yet it's a deeper orange. It's not like a mandarin garnet. The orange diamonds are not neon. Neon is really for the mandarins. They've kind of got the monopoly on that neon orange color. This is not even $49.99. Forget $39.99. Well, suddenly we are basically at the price that you would pay for any old regular 1 carat diamond on a great day. This is going lesser than, and it's not a loose stone. It's set in a beautiful 1.25 carat mounting. It's in platinum. We have one. If you are waiting, it's kind of like that, you know, if you're playing, you know, colored diamond bingo, it's going to be tougher to get the orange diamonds than it's going to be to get a lot of the other colors. So that is why it's so requested. You rely on us to bring you the greatest values on diamonds, because who else is even going to have them in natural quality, first of all. That's the big problem, is that most of the diamonds you see out and about, whether they're colors or white diamonds or anything else, they're mostly lab grown at this point. So, you know, again, if you're not willing to go that road yet, we are the solution, because the lab grown diamonds are so popular. Why? Because they give everyone a way to get a little bit better price on diamonds that otherwise maybe one could not afford in quality. We really have been changing the game on diamonds for as long as we've been around, which is, you know, the better part of 9 years here. So that's really crucial and key. And that's what's happening right now, where you're not even paying $39. Take a look at it. It's not even. We're going lower, so this is your chance to pick it up. And this is all natural, beautiful rarity here, and we're going to take it even lower than $3,500. It's only $34.99. If only I had a few of those. And, oh, okay. Marcy, let me see here. Marcy, let me see what we can show you. Let me see if we can go grab that, and then we'll have it for you. But let me know who's got this one, because $34.99, coming down about $350 from there as well. So you get a really good chance to pick up something special. So Marcy, I don't have anything like what you're looking for, because those pieces are sold, and so I don't as of yet, but I will definitely let you know if we see anything else with those multicolored diamonds. Nothing as of yet. So I'm sorry about that, Marcy. I know it's a lot of one-of-a-kinds. I can't tell you how many times in the last few weeks I've had to say, sorry, that's sold. But again, if there is anything else like that, I'll be sure and let you know, Marcy. All right, here we go. $34.99. And of course, let me know who's got that one. We're verifying on it now. Keep in mind, you're not going to pay $34.99. You pay $31.49 instead. So a huge extra savings on an orange diamond when your total weight is going to be, of course, $239. So very special there. And of course, one of our bigger orange diamonds that we've ever had. Last time I had an orange diamond of this close to this size, it was $17,000 or $18,000. I don't know if you remember, it was several years ago. We haven't seen orange diamonds of this size since. So again, if that's what you're looking to get, if you're looking to collect, you know, a lot of people come to us saying, I'm collecting all the colors of diamonds, but we know that these orange diamonds are one of the tougher ones to ever get your hands on. So nice chance to pick it up when it's this affordable. Take full advantage of it. It's only going to be one, and it's $31.49. All right, let's keep on moving. The golden pearls are here too. So there's more on the way. Gold quartz. Oh, and I have the coolest stone yet. So if I tell you the words Congo Turmaline, you probably know what to picture. We usually picture something that's very almost like the Paraibas, the blues and the greens and that kind of thing. We've loved them. They are beloved. They are collectibles, much like this ring right here. That's my new Congolese in the most fabulous elongated emerald cut. But just when you think that the Congolese showcase tonight can't get any better, I have one brand new piece there, which, trust me, that's going to go in a hurry. And then I have another, and would you believe it, because we have not seen this before. This is also a Congolese tourmaline. It's basically like a ruby-like color with a little bit of golden to the secondary hue, and it's a Congolese stone as well. Same mine, but it has produced that, and it has produced this, the traditional colors. So which one of our Congolese stones would you like to have tonight? That is the big question, and they both need cleaning, so I will do that. So let's just make sure that you let us know if you like anything that we have here. Reminder, Desiree, if you're out there, I've got your Paraibas on hold for you. Lisa, if I've got an emerald sitting here for you. Leanne in, I believe, Florida, if you are ready to see what I have set aside for you, let me know. But this is the way we do Congolese normally. So let's get there. Let's go to this one really quickly. So for those of you that love the blue greens, I'm just going to go ahead and, you know, just give it a quick polish here. But look at that stone. This is one of our best that we have seen thus far, and it's 1125566. And then we will get to that pinky, golden, red. It's kind of a multitude of colors, as tourmalines can do, is they can bring a lot of colors together, right, naturally. But this is the 14 karat, and it's a 653 in that blue-green Congolese. Isn't there something just ultra glam about the emerald cuts, especially the more elongated emerald cut like this is? Then it has this beautiful halo in diamonds. That's 50 points. Now, I know the bigger size might be alarming. It was just over the weekend that we saw a bigger size, and it was really a little bit more than some of you wanted to pay. So we're trying to, again, accommodate everybody. We hear your requests. We hear your feedback. We know what's happening. If there's one show that goes by and there was just a piece that was close to being perfect, but something was a little off, we try to make sure that we follow that with something amazing for you like this. So instead of the $69.99 this should be costing one caller, we're going to bring out that pinky golden next, but I wanted, this is for the purists and the traditionalists, and if you like that Paraiba type color, we're going to take it a lot lower and consider that this is going to look a lot larger than 6.5 carats. That's a fact, because this is not just a traditional proportion to an emerald cut, it's a little bit more elongated. So you're seeing the really bright gleams and flashes it has. Now, it's also not going to be $7,000, so don't you worry a thing. We've got just, again, one of a kinds here. I encourage you to dial in as quickly as you can if you want to pick up something before somebody else does. But look at that stone. Isn't that just spectacular? I mean, the movement, every time it moves, whether it's side to side, whether it's more north to south, this just lights up. This is why so many of us, myself included, adore an emerald cut stone, but we think of it with diamonds, but look what it can do with a really beautiful colored gem like this is. It's not $69, $59, $49. I got to make sure it's a value. This is obviously one of the bigger stones that we have. The largest one of all time went out a couple weeks ago, and we actually got the greatest feedback about that stone yesterday. It was just yesterday that the new owner called in to rave and give us a great review of that big but 17 karat. Now this is about as large as they get, is about 6.5 to 7, but look what it does. No special magic trick here of the camera lens or any filters. That's just the stone and the beautiful cutting together. And it's not $49 or $39.99, only one. All the bigger diamond weight is there, still getting a half carat, but the perfect way that that stone is framed in diamonds, and we're gonna make it $29.99. Now what's coming up is the even more rare version. I will bring that gorgeous golden pinky red right out for you so you can also see what that's about, and we can give that one a great value, which is going to be slightly about the same size, or actually it's about a 530, so we'll bring that out to you. But the round specialty cut as well. So looking forward to that. We've got a lot to share with you in these tourmalines. Of course, it's one of our specialties to bring to you, but $29.99, let's not forget, $300. Take $300 extra off, makes it $26.99 only. And let's keep moving, because there is the rarer version here on the way, which is that pinky red golden. Looks like a rubellite tourmaline, and it's got a really beautiful pink diamond halo with it. That's going to be item number 1125597, and that would be a very special tourmaline as well. This time a Portuguese cut round, and I've tried polishing that surface, guys. It's going to take a little more power than I have here and tools that I have, but it's our 533. It's a super clean stone, and it's going to be a beautiful pink diamond halo with the white diamond halo with it. So again, with that really extra elevated level we like to bring. But do you see how it's more than just pinky red? It's got a little bit of that golden tone to it. Diamond weight is 21 points in the pink and then 92 points in the white diamonds as well. So we're going to get you well over a carat in the diamonds, but a fabulous look all the way around, and wait till you see it from a distance away. And we still have that blue green for you in the emerald cut. So I wouldn't wait. If you're thinking about these ideas, don't wait, because people are shopping this show. It just gets busier and busier and busier on a Monday night as time marches on. Look at the size of that from a distance away. And this reminds me of a lot of those tourmalines we've had, but aren't usually from the Congolese source, which is still the newest find of tourmalines worldwide. So has this great following. Of course, perhaps the notion that it could be copper bearing should add a little bit of mystique, but a little bit of, I think, extra kind of maybe demand for it certainly has around here. And of course, this is a 533. So pink and white diamonds together, let's make it the same price as the last one. We'll make it $29.99, even though it is a big step up in the rarity of the colors, and then of course the cutting that goes along with it. So $26.99 on that one, and enjoy if you get it, because that's our two brightest and most beautiful new Congolese that we have for you. And then we'll get to something affordable. We actually have a wheel of earrings to share with you. So that's going to be coming up here for our bottom of the hour. We're going to show you some of our best in earrings and make sure those are some great blowout prices, including there's one that I have not shown you yet. So brand new, yes, and some pieces that are returning favorites that we'll bring out. But that is our Congolese pinky, golden, and red. But here we go. This is the earring wheel. We're going to start with the firework around the emeralds. Aren't those pretty? Bright green emeralds that are the Colombian emeralds we adore, but matched in earrings, which is always tougher to find. Then we have a classic. This is a diamond earring, but I'll tell you, everybody would love a big stud, but not everybody can afford a big stud earring, and that's what's really the challenge. Look what this does. It's a modern contemporary take on a stud earring, because it's going to give you this beautiful section of 9 different princess cut stones, all in VS white diamonds here. And yes, there's going to be that squared off shape to them. They're invisibly set, which is a lot of fun, because that gives you a sleekness to them, makes them modern. Then we also have this mandarin garnet earring, which is also really cool, because there are 4 different ways to wear these earrings. Truly north to south, south to north, east to west, west to east, because there's a different kind of look that they give you depending on how you put them on. So it's a lot of fun to get some mandarin garnet earrings that look like that. So there's our wheel of earrings, and now we are ready to help you own them at the teeniest price possible. That's the idea. Maybe you want to collect a couple different pairs. Maybe you're thinking about getting some gifting ideas taken care of. Well, this wheel is it. Because we know earrings are some of the easier to shop for when it comes to gifting for someone else, because you don't need to worry about a ring size, right? They're not as specific as, let's say, ring styles can be kind of tricky to figure out what style goes for what person. This makes it easy. They're all beautiful earrings. Obviously, the diamonds would be maybe the most classic, and then your emeralds just give you a great nod to that beautiful bright green, and then there's something magical about mandarins. We love them. We know how rare they are. They're bright. They're neon. There's very few gems that even the orange diamond we talked about earlier does not achieve the bright neons that a mandarin garnet does. So you've got rarity, you've got specialty, you've got unique, all those things happening in all 3 earrings, but you have to decide which pair or pairs would you like, because they're going to be the lowest price they can ever be. So it's pretty simple on that level. Just again, do you have to question the affordability? Absolutely not. They don't get any better. They don't get any more affordable than where they're going right now. So all you do is dial in. We're going to have a gold color change on all 3, meaning as you see the yellow, and the white, you can change any one of them to any gold color you want. So they can all go rose, they can all go yellow or white. If they're opposite of what you see, feel free to really make them your own and customize them in that way. And when I say you customize them, it's we customize them and you don't pay for it. So let us do the work, let us put the time and money in, and you just pay this teeny tiny little price that should be $29.99 across the board. We're gonna make it a whole lot easier than that right now. The very first callers, and again, only a couple pairs of each here, they're identically matched, they're beautiful, and all considered a button style earring where they are close to the ear but not tiny. These are not individual little tiny stones in a stud. They're giving you a lot more decorative styling and a bigger size overall, but they're not even $9.99. So that certainly makes it a headline. But we're going to take them lower for you. And then, Judy, we have your necklace coming up that you requested. So get ready, Judy, on that. We'll have that coming up next for you. But this is going to be mandarins, emeralds out of Colombia, or the classic diamonds in those princess cuts, and nothing up here is $29.99. Like I said, they're not even $9.99, so this is really going to be a huge value, because sure enough, you're getting an extra discount, but they're not even going to be $8.99. So it makes it even better, and this is as low as a price as any of them will ever go. And then we'll give you carat weights and try them on as you ask for them, but they're not even $899. Let's blow them out truly. $888, plus you get the extra 10% off. It makes them under $800 if you'd like any one of those 3. So 60 seconds with that wheel before we show the prettiest heart-shaped necklace covered in diamonds. We're going to show that to you, Judy, next. But here we go. Last call. And here are your carat weights for the amazing earrings. We have 75 points in white diamonds here. Of course, those being VS and princess cuts, and all set in an invisible style setting. We like that too, because it's all going to be prong-less. Not a prong in between. It's all just the stones set side by side with that great border around them. If you like the emeralds, 30 points in your Colombian emeralds here, and then this really nice bigger diamond effect that goes around them. It's 45 points in diamonds around your emeralds. And then, last but not least, what should be the most expensive up there, and I remember when these debuted, and there was a big mistake made with the description by the computer. Do you guys remember that? And I went ahead and went along with it because they didn't include the big diamonds. Do you see that? That's actually mandarin garnet pear shapes, but then there's big marquise cut diamonds and rounds with them. And when this was first initially input into our system, they didn't include those big diamonds. There was no information about diamonds. So all the diamonds end up being free. That still carries through today, except it's a 10% off, and this is 1 carat in mandarins and a diamond weight of 32 points. So this is what you're getting. Anyone you want, $7.99 and change. Yes, go ahead. Yes, so the emeralds first. As I said, if you request them, we will put them up to the hand, measure them, and also put them on the ear for you. This is a centered, actually, it's a little bit higher than center, but not at the very tippy top. This is what the emeralds look like from a distance. Let me just give you a measure, and then you'll see them against the ear, which is the best way to see them. That's going to be 3/8 of an inch top to bottom. I love that it looks like a floral from further away, but when you're close up, like you see there, it's more like a firework, because you see that it's alternating 2 different sizes of diamonds that you have, and that's what they look like from a distance when they're on the ear. See how remarkable those are, how bright and fiery they are. Let's go back to the wheel. I know we got to try on the diamonds. Diamonds are 75 points. Can we just put up, because I know this is crucial to see, 1113948. First of all, an ancient item number on the diamond earrings. They've been here forever, and we're trying to blow them out. So this is your big diamond earring. This is going to be a squared off design with that centered post. You know what's great about them? You wear them square or more diamond shaped like this. They're really, I like it this way, because that way it gives you more of a big dramatic look when you put them at an angle like that. But take a look at what they're going to deliver as far as, and there's 75 points for $7.99 of bigger stones there. They're almost a ½ inch, a little bit less than that, so right between 3/8 and a ½ inch. And they've got this great look, but they're bordered in gold. So remember, this is invisible set princess cuts. It's not something you see all the time. This is what they look like on, just to give you a better idea there of how they're going to look from a distance away. And they're going to be $7.99 as well. Then the last but not least are the mandarins. I got to to show those to you as well, so you can see how bright and beautiful the mandarin garnet pear shapes are. So quick last look there. Let's go ahead and take another look here at the mandarins. And I know we're busy on the lines here. Obviously, they're all going out. We just don't know which is going out to who, but this is the mandarin garnet, which is going to be item number 11245563. Take a look at that. So the pear shape, which you can wear with the pear shape pointing up or down, or side to side, or at a diagonal. So that's why I'm telling you, no matter how you put them on, you will kind of spin them around for different looks, and you could even change it by the day. There's no wrong way to wear them. They're also really close to a 1/2 inch top to bottom, and then it just almost looks like, this reminds me of a floral, like a little orange tulip, but then you can wear them this way, point that pear shape straight on down. You can go off to the side with your pear shape, either left or right. Do you see how that completely changes the look? Or maybe you just wear it at a diagonal, something like that, or up towards the ear like an ear crawler. You can do that as well. So I'll pop one up on the ear for you. They're 1 carat, plus you get, we broke it down there. The marquise are 23 points and the rounds are 9 points. So that's what gives you that fabulous diamond weight of 32 points. So almost 1/3 of a carat in those diamonds. That's what the earring looks like in the mandarin from a distance away, and we'll show them back up close. So again, great size earrings, all of them. They're not small little basic studs with just one little stone and one little basket. They've got a lot of power to them, and yet they're $799 a pair in your choice of gold. Let's go back to the wheel, and then we're going to show you all 3 of your options here together, so you can decide. And maybe for $799 a pair, you're taking maybe more than one. That would not be a bad idea at all, to get more than 1 pair of those earrings, especially those diamonds. They're kind of like the definite go for the diamonds first of all, and then maybe add some color as well. Maybe what you don't have. Maybe you like the bright greens. Maybe you're into the bright oranges. There's certainly some exotic stones up there that we don't get to see all the time. So $888 turns into $799. We'll give it 30 final seconds. Then we've got Judy's request for a heart-shaped necklace coming up. It's the full necklace, chain and pendant together, but it's our last call on those earrings. Sean, did you pick up some earrings? And which ones did you get? Okay, good. And then what about you, Tim? Are you taking earrings as well? The emeralds are very popular. What about you, Wayne? Are you going to go ahead and sweep the emerald category here? No, which one? Diamonds. Good. 75 points in VS Diamonds going out over there. I don't think you can go wrong with any of those 3 choices, or better yet, more than one, right? Add to the collection. Get a few. If you like one, if you could see yourself adding one to your earring wardrobe, I think that they would all work. And maybe if you've got, again, something, I know a lot of people don't have mandarin garnet earrings. We don't have them much. And it's really tough to make mandarins affordable in any category, in any variety. So the fact those are $799, it's a big deal. So congrats if you get them. Let me go ahead and show Judy's request here, which is this heart-shaped necklace. And we'll move those earrings aside. It's going to be 1124-864 coming up. And this is a very special all-white diamond heart-shaped design. Take a look at this. We're going to throw in the chain as well, so it's a full necklace. But look at the size of these diamonds that you have. They're so cool. And that's the, let me show you from the side here, because first of all, big bail here. We're going to give you the chain, but certainly if you want to go a little bit larger with your chain, you could. There's that kind of slightly puffed design here with the pave. I want to show it to you from a distance on the hand. It's 1124-864. There's 2 carats of total diamond weight here in this heart shape. And I love that they did the same kind of puffy dimension with the bail. And then a large diamond between bail and heart. So you've got a really good one there. It's all 18 karat solid gold, including this chain, which is a finer chain with the spring ring closure. It's 18 inches, no adjustability on this one. 18-inch standard right there, and we're going to show you the length of it, which of course not listed. That means I haven't measured it yet. Means I've probably never had it on the air. So here we go. There it is at, well, a little over an inch, about 1 inch and 1/8 there, top to bottom. Let me put it on the neckline as well so you can see it there. Oh, how pretty is that? How pretty. And again, a little oversized and very dimensional, so that even if one sees it from the side when you're wearing it, it's still giving you those diamonds all the way through the profile. Love that. Let's go back up close and we'll take a look at what we can do on the price tag. You don't see 2 carats in diamonds offered under this price very often. It's less than $2,000. It's only $1,888. And with the movement that it has and the hinging, kind of hard to show it all at once. We either got to show the bail or the heart shape. So there it is. And that one's going to be a quick one to go. $1,888, of course, means $188.80 off. So you will have it for $1,699. Okay, let's get to it. Judy, that's your request. Let us know if that's the one you're looking for. Golden pearl strand. And I didn't mention this, but we actually have a rhodochrosite necklace tonight. and it's going to be the most affordable way to ever get a rhodochrosite that we have ever seen on the show. How about that? And it's a necklace, which is the way most of us want to wear our rhodochrosites because it is a softer stone. It's really, really rare, but it's a little bit more on the delicate side. So if you are a necklace fanatic, make sure you stay with us. You're going to want to see that rhodochrosite that we have in a necklace, and also fire opals here, tanzanite, blue wing, block D. We have earrings, rings, etc. Make requests because we want to get to all of those. And then here is, well, this is the rarest of the rare in pink Imperial Topaz. We're seeing yet another. This is only the 4th time we've ever seen this color of Imperial. Welcome on in. This is so cool. Look at that. It's our Imperial in a true pure pink, almost like a raspberry pink too, not light pink. Really deep raspberry, almost like purple pink tone. This one is special, no doubt about it. And it is going to be for one color. So I hope you're ready. It's got the hidden heart design on the sides. This one will be, let's see, item number is 1125,497. And it's a beauty, and it's brand new. And now I know we've had a couple, and they've been really expensive, and that's because it's the rarest Imperial you can ever get. We're going to make this one affordable for you. I promise. I really do. If you wanted to try it, but they maybe $4,000 or $5,000 was a little bit out of reach, we're going to help you with this 78-point round here. 78-point round, brand new. Do you love it? You don't have to just see the same old, same old. This one's never been on the air before. You get to see it today for the very first time. And it's just, again, 4th time we've ever had this level of color in our Imperials. An all-natural stone out of one source in the world, and that's Brazil, and it's the Ouro Preto mine. And wait, you see this on the hand, even prettier. 56 points is the diamond weight. This is that traditional hidden hearts design. We do one design for a round, one design for an oval. This, of course, being really ultra rare in that it's a round stone. Got that specialty round cutting for you, but look at that, pure color. But then it's also bright. It's giving you some brightness to it. Here's what it looks like on the hand. White, yellow, or rose. We're going to switch the gold color if you'd like. And then I call it the hidden hearts design because it's got a few little points down the side. That's actually pave. There's that little border of gold that makes that east and west heart design, but it's not overly done. Like, I don't look at that, and I don't think anyone looks at that and sees hearts directly first. It's almost just like, again, it's a little subtle nod. So maybe that's going to have that little extra meaning for you as you wear it, or if you give it, or just a great symbolism, and we love symbolic jewelry. So how about this one going out right now? Well, I promised to make it affordable. $49.99 is not going to do that. So let's help you own it for a lot less here. Send it on out. If you like it, well, get ready. It's going to be going out quickly because this price tag is so reasonable. It's very, very reasonable. And we don't see that very often on any Imperial. That's why most people just never own Imperial Topaz. A, it's really hard to find. B, it's really expensive when you do find it everywhere outside of here. The only place that I've really ever known to have Imperial Topaz outside of where I've worked has really been auction houses. It was famously, it was Ellen Barkin's earrings that were auctioned off many years ago and went for, gosh, I can't imagine today with inflation what they would have gone for, but it was hundreds of thousands of dollars then. That was so many years ago. And that was really famous. That was kind of the world's, or at least the jewelry world's introduction, because a lot of people in the jewelry biz had never even really heard of that stone before that auction was really made public. And of course, all the excitement over, every time there's any kind of celeb attached to a piece of jewelry, it tends to be pretty well known. And that was really kind of a lot of people's first foray into this world of exotic natural topaz. And of course, it was a beautiful pair of teardrop earrings, and it was a lot of fun to see them, but they were very expensive. And there's now an even better color. Those were just the golden orangey colors. This is, of course, far more rare in that it's giving all those pinks, and it's only going to be, let's get it under $2,000 and not $19.99 either. Even better, superstar price tag right here, right now. This is just for one caller, obviously, and it's not even $19, $18, $17.99. Look at that stone. Just watch the clarity, because these don't get any help at all. They don't get any treatment, not even heating. So that's important too when you look at that color and clarity it has. And it's only going to be, well, how about $16.99 instead? $16.99 only. One caller takes it. That's it. $170 off that price as well. Makes it a lot more affordable for you. And and it is just for one caller. So collectors, take notice, because we got the collector's pieces coming out in force tonight. And of course, your price tag is even better. That's only $15.29. Keep calling on all those earrings we had in the stud earring deal that we brought you. That was a lot of fun. And of course, here we go with the Imperial Topaz. So a last call on that one, and $16.99 turns into $15.29 if you'd like to get it. The last and only pair of golden pearl necklaces is here. We also have the big tanzanite. We're going to show you some great yellow diamond material here as well. What's a show without a yellow diamond? Soon to be, it's going to be kind of the norm because we don't have many left. It's kind of running out as fast as tanzanite is. And so then we also, as promised, we have a yellow gold turquoise. That's not something we've seen. So most of my necklaces of late have been white gold. And I know that I'm as much of an advocate of yellow gold and turquoise together as a lot of you are. So I know this has been something that we've kind of needed desperately here. So take a look at it and we'll see what we can do here to show you the best look at it we can. But look at that great turquoise. It's a bigger stone, no doubt. It's got this great design around it, which is awfully pretty. And that's going to be that, again, a little bit of a hexagon style and shape, but then it's got this great bezel set stone. So you see that there. We're throwing in a chain that has diamonds as well, and that's awfully nice. You've got a couple of diamonds here throughout the chain, which can be used for other things as well. But this is going to be item number 1124492, and it's a 5/16, so a really good size on the turquoise out of the Sleeping Beauty mine. And then, of course, diamonds that are mixed into the corners of that hexagon shape. So right between your textured border and your bezel setting, which is smooth mirror finish gold, you've got those diamonds kind of tucked in to those points. But 16, 17, and 18 inch. So this is the chain you want to have. Let's take a look at it on the hand here so you can see what this looks like from a distance away. It looks fantastic, doesn't it? That's how I just chose to put each diamond on either side of the bail. You can obviously mix it and match it as you want, but look at how beautiful that gives. There's something that almost looks antique or vintage about it, and I don't mean worn or beat up. I mean just really the design looks very sophisticated. Then, of course, here's your adjustability. I think this is a workhorse of a clasp and a workhorse of a chain for you because it's got that premium closure of the lobster claw. There are 3 adjustable links built in, so, you know, maybe just give away your other chain or pass it down to, you know, the younger gals in your life and upgrade your yellow gold chain for all your pendants to this one because it's going to give you everything you need. Diamond cutting to the link, 2 diamonds built in, so perfectly framing your favorite pendant. And then, of course, easily that adjustability of all those classic links we love. This is what it looks like as far as a size. You've got a total length here on the piece of about 1 1/8 inches there, top to bottom. I'll show it on the neckline for you. And it stays in the yellow gold. So all you need to do is call really, really quickly before it's gone, because I don't think that's going to last very long. And it does not matter what you are putting this on with. There's something about turquoise that always, always works, right? Always. We know that about the turquoise. Every color, it just stands out so beautifully with every other color, from pastels to primaries, neutrals to brights. It doesn't matter. It always works. Everybody's got to have a turquoise in their collection. And the pendant, just really the big size is what shows it off so beautifully. We're going to take it a lot lower than $19.99. It's not bad. When we get into the bigger turquoise, that's typically where they go. There's no surprise there. There's nothing wrong with that price. What we're doing is just making it a lot more affordable. Want to bring you the ease of value that we love, making sure it's really the extra discount you're looking for, and showing our appreciation. How better to do it than taking our already world-class, best out there, stellar pricing, dropping them all, making them more affordable. This is not going to be $1,000. I'll tell you right now, I'd be shopping it. If I had the opportunity to shop it, I would be shopping it. It wouldn't even be here. It's $9.99. First caller, you take $100 extra off, and it's going to be $8.99 for our large turquoise in the yellow gold. It's what so many of you have been looking for and asking for and hoping that we would have, and here it is. That's all, and look at that. Look at that beautiful basket work that elevates it up a little bit, gives it dimension, and then here you have it from a distance away. So that is for one caller. Who is going to be the lucky first caller on that one for $8.99? That's not going to last. $5.16. I mean, my goodness, have you seen the prices on Sleeping Beauty of late? Not inexpensive to get your hands on a bigger size like that. So that'll be gone. It's $8.99 if you'd like it. Then let's get to our color change speen, our one and only today. I got that question earlier. Do we have any of the yellows? There are no more yellow skeins. Those are the ones. So let me explain something for everybody's going, because I got that question and I thought it was a good question because Leanne was asking me, she said, do you have any of those yellow sphines? The yellow sphines were kind of what I brought many, many years ago, like I'm talking 15, 20 years ago. Those are not the color changing sphines. So there is a sphene out there, a variety that looks more neon chartreusey, yellow-green, kind of like a highlighter. Those are not a color-changing variety. What we've really chosen to introduce to the world many years ago, back in 2017, March of 2017, I introduced this to the world. Nobody was really aware that such a stone existed prior to us bringing it here on a Sunday morning back so many years ago. And this since then has really taken off, but there was a very long time where we had none of it at all. It was that premiere that happened, that was the worldwide premiere in 17, and then we went years and years without, and then just within the last year or so, we've had a few more come in that are, I'll tell you, since I was the one here, they're even better now. The color is better, the clarity is better, but remember, the yellowy greens that are more neon don't change color. Those are just sphines that are great, they're rare, they're known for dispersion. The greens that you see here that have that deeper, darker, more forest green color, those are the ones that change color. So that's really what we've been specializing in. They go from green to red, so they still have all the dispersion we love from this stone, but it's still going to be, when you change your light source, the color of the stone, the body color, the base color, that's what changes from green to red. So it's super cool, and I'm going to show you one now. We're going to get that turquoise out of here because that one should be gone. Yes? The back of the pendant? Sure, here's the back. Gosh, I showed you the side and the front, and I didn't show you the back. Shame on me. There it is. Kind of looks like the front, doesn't it? Because of the way it's set up there. So that's the back of the piece. Show it to you one more time here. Great finishing because all that outside gold border is going to come right down and create that basket for you. So that's going to be only $8.99 on the turquoise. All right, so let me know. That one's still here apparently. Then here's what I was telling you about. The color change sphene material. Look at that. And this is in that newer custom designer mounting that we are so totally enthralled with because it's got this really special detailed bow that's designer and that's dimensional. And then that's going to lead into what looks like it might move. It's not a charm though. It's all stationary and kind of soldered in there, but it's got that beautiful pear shape. This is going to be 1125570 and it is 122 in the sphene. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? 122 in the sphene, diamonds around it. That's going to be 61 points in diamonds, and we only have one. And our sphenes have been super, super, super hot lately. Sold every single one of them we had yesterday, and I had 3. I had a pendant and 2 rings. So this is the chance. By the way, that turquoise piece is still here somehow, some way. So go figure that out. I have no idea how that's possible, but the turquoise necklace, it's mine at 10 o'clock, if it's still possible. And speaking of, it's already 8 o'clock. At least out here on the West Coast. Glad you're with us, guys. Thanks for being here. It's a big Monday night. It's Must See Monday. We're keeping up with the Customer Appreciation Sale event. It's the biggest sale event we have ever done at TVON. So even if you've been watching for a day or if you've been watching since day one, this is the biggest savings you can get your hands on for fine jewelry anywhere on planet Earth. We're so excited to bring it to you. We've got amazing values. We've got new like we're seeing now. And this is our 122 sphene. So get ready, buckle up, but have your phone at the ready because this is where you need to shop the deals. It's one of those nights where we're doing some extra special things because we know it's a busy Monday night. Boy, is it busy. So we are really bringing things down to extra lows. And then you get 10% off. So 122, 61 points in diamonds. Do we have the sphene lover out there? Because I know we couldn't keep our hands on them yesterday. They went out so quickly, could not keep one here. Now we get to bring you a better value on a huge stone, brand new mounting. Look at this. Again, if I move it up, that stone does not move. So it's set at that little bit of diagonal to look as if it's in motion without being anything like annoying to wear, right? We know it's not going to move. That's going to be, you don't have to worry about gravity taking hold here. This is what it looks like on the hand, and it can be done in any gold you want. So yellow gold now, white gold or rose if you prefer. Who's our sphene lover out there? It's our only one tonight. This is it, the one and only. And that is just the perfect little present there. It just feels like the little topper on the most gorgeous gift. And so whether it's a celebration, whether it's a milestone, that just is maybe that reminder that this is so sweet, just that beautiful feminine touch. We see some of the big designers of the world. They have signature styles that have been in bows for centuries, right? And they love that look. But usually they're in sterling silver and much more costly. We're throwing in a really important rare stone and giving you the deal of a lifetime on this pear shape. So instead of $49.99, let's send it on out. There's only one. Pretty much everything I have tonight, as usual, one of a kind. We're not like other networks where we have only 20,000 left, right? And it's all day and it's counting it down. I mean, that's great, right? I would love to have 20,000 items, but we deal in a really, really, really rare variety of Mother Nature stones here. So what we select from our gemstones are selected very carefully out of hundreds of thousands of stones, and they're really meant to be the best. So think about it. Before we just see a stone, and people ask, how is it that every stone seems so top-notch? And is that just, hyperbole on your part, and you're just saying that and everything? It really is, because we will weed through thousands and thousands of stones to find the best one. That's what gets set into jewelry, and that's what gets adorned in diamonds and gold, right? If you're going to put some of the most valuable, we live in expensive times for gold. Gold has never been more expensive, right? So if you're going to put gold around something and you're going to add VS diamonds around something, shouldn't it be a great stone? So we don't just randomly select. It's got to be really, really, truly selected for its best of the best beauty, and this is rarity beyond. And it's not going to be $49.99 either, so you get a better value. So we're going to take it under $2,000, make it really simple and easy, and watch this. It's not even $2,000 or $19.99. So we've got a Sphene lover, I'm sure. We're ready to get this home, yes. It's going to be a huge discount, of course. That's where you need to dial in. It's not $19, $18, $17.99. We're blowing it out for $16.99, and that's going to be it. First caller, and I think it's already gone. So what a way to start the hour with a Sphene. And we're going to show you again. I'm going to just shout out Desiree, Lisa, and Leanne. If any of the three of you are watching right now and you made a request for Paraibas or emeralds, or Leanne had a couple of random requests, this one's gone, congratulations, well done there, then let me know, because those pieces are here awaiting you all. So if you have a request at home and you're not named Desiree, Lisa, or Leanne, you can call us as well. We hope you will. It's a live show. That's why we do these shows live, so we can really, really customize the show to you. It's an interactive show. It's request time all the time, right? You let us know what you want to see. This is the most important event you can shop. Even if you're shopping early for holiday gifting, if you just want to treat yourself and feel guilt-free over your jewelry purchase, this is the way to do it, because I've been doing this for 22 years. These price tags are better today than they were 22 years ago. And that's with gold soaring and diamonds and gems doing unheard of things that we've never witnessed before. So it's a really good time to pick up something just for yourself, right? These values are incredible. And no matter how low I go, you're taking 10% extra off. So welcome on in. Glad you're with us. Let's start with a big top of the hour. Oh, this is an exciting one here. This is the Tanzanite drop earring. And can't say enough about it, because this is what we've been waiting for. We've all been asking for this. We've been looking for something like this. What I've had typically is more studs. We're going to show you a beautiful, subtle drop. This is still everyday wearable. So if you're just running to the office or running errands, or you're just kind of keeping it casual even at home, this is still an earring you can wear. It's not like a big chandelier earring that you're waiting for that evening gown to put them on. This is your everyday denims, your joggers, your lounge wear, all of that. Or dressing up if you're feeling like putting on the power suit or whatever it is. This is the way to get an earring that is still going to be Blue Wing Block D. And we're so excited they're here. Take a look at this. This is going to be our earring in the lever back. Check that out. Rounds no less. Don't you love it? Those are going to be a very rare cut to get. And again, we're kind of given a bird's eye view. At some point, we're going to get that camera situated so that we can just look directly into those stones so you can see what they're all about, because this truly is something that is just totally remarkable to get. Yes? Who is? Is it Lisa? Yeah. She's ready for her emerald? Okay, good. Well, Lisa, thank you so much. We have your emerald. I'll bring it to you right after this. And then also, we'll see if we've got any of our other requesters. This is going to be very special. Sure thing, Mike. You're welcome. What's going on with this wheel? What is happening here? Why can't it spin anywhere near the right way? Those are going to be our earrings. Wait till you see them on. They're so amazing. It's 1122784, and it's going to be a carat 10 of Blue Wing Block Ds. Very, very, very special Blue Wing Block D rounds, and you're getting over a half carat. That's a minimum. Sometimes they go up to a carat and a half and more, so we're really excited about that. And it's going to be 22 points in diamonds. This is going to be that subtle drop. It's like taking your stud and just extending it below the lobe. That's really what it's doing here, just bringing you the Tanzanite a little bit lower, so there's a little link to them, a little drama, nothing that's going to make it, again, oversized or too much for everyday wear. I think you're really going to love living in these. but there's a huge value coming your way because that's why it is a top of the hour. I would not make it to top of the hour if it wasn't a special deal. It's not random. It's all really thought out to be like one of those pinnacles of our values, all here in one moment. So this is a great chance to pick them up. Let me try them on because that's going to be the best way to see them here. And then we're going to show you what they look like. So you can see what they look like from a distance. They're about 3/4 of an inch in length. We can do any gold color you want. Welcome into Monday night. We're so glad you're with us tonight. And please get requests in. There you go. 3/4 of an inch top to bottom. We've only got a couple of pairs. This is one of my few ideas of the entire night that I have a little tiny bit of quantity on. So that's important. White gold, yellow gold, or rose gold. Your options. We're doing all 3 gold colors to make sure you get exactly what you want, or maybe it's just one of those situations where you want to match no matter what. I know a lot of you have tanzanites in multiple colors of gold. Maybe you want 1 pair of earrings for every ring that you have so that they always match to perfection. That's what they look like on. So see how it's a subtle drop. It's nothing that's oversized or swinging every which way. It's not that big chandelier earring. It's just really easy wearable. And we're so proud to have them. This is, of course, the white gold. You can see that when you pop them on the right way, they're just diamonds from the very, very top point on down, and then giving you that encircling that round with those great halos of diamonds. We love that. And we're going to make it a huge value. They're under $1,000, and $9.99's not even close. That seems to be the price tag that's going to make them really sing tonight. We're so proud to have these gifting opportunity. If you wanted a more affordable way to give somebody blue wing block D so they too can experience what this higher end best of quality is in tanzanite, this is the way you do it, especially when it's under $1,000. And let's go back to the wheel because they're going to be all the reds. That's the difference maker. Sometimes you got to go really big sizes to see the reds in a tansy. Not the case here. Look how bright they are. You're seeing the reds even though these are half-carat stones or so. That's important. That's a big difference than what you normally, sometimes you got to go to 20 karat. We got a 27 karat here tonight. That's really fabulous. But it's awfully nice to get the reds even out of a more small, easy, wearable stone that's not going to cost you a fortune. It's not $888. And let's see if we can get these lines lit up for our big top of the hour here. This is it. This is one of those big moments as we only have a couple hours remaining and want to help you get them and get something truly magical here and special and different and bold. And yet, if you have a stud, maybe it's got time to get a drop. I mean, these are blue wings that are fleeting here. There's not many moments left to get blue wing block Ds in your collection, that we know. So this is the time right now to get them. Let's blow them out for less than $888 because that's the magic, is really me getting every price down to the point where if things don't go, I didn't do my job. If we have a piece of jewelry left from this event, I did not do what I'm here to do, which is clear out the inventory, do whatever it takes, carte blanche, to clear out every single thing we have so that everything is empty. Every vault, we're going to take you on a tour. We're going to show you that when this event is done, the vaults need to be cleared out, done, empty, so that every time you tune in, every piece you see is brand new. That's the goal. That's what I'm striving for. So we can just bring you brand new and nothing but when the fall hits. And we're really close. 2 weeks away from today is Labor Day. 2 weeks, right? And then it's back to routine and kids are back in school and summer vacations might be over, right? And all that. We're getting into maybe that cooler weather and we're ready to start, thinking holidays and thinking about all that to look forward to. There are no better values though than what's happening right now. That's the time. This is the moment to get in. Take a look at these earrings because these are so like must have. Normally I don't say fine jewelry is a must have, but these are must have. They really are must have. These are truly it. And we're not going to make it, and by the way, Linda B., if you're watching, I don't have anything in tanzanites in which you're looking for. I wish I did. I don't. I just have nothing right now. I did. So, yeah, Linda, I'm so sorry. We don't have anything. It hasn't changed from a couple weeks ago. We don't have anything in tanzanites that are 4 to 6 carats, nothing, or 6 to 8, nothing. So it's all the bigger stones. Yes? Oh, good. Tracy already has them, and she says they're perfect. Perfect size, wearable, comfortable, all those things. I'm so happy to hear that. They're not going to be $888 or $777. We're going to take them even lower, and they're a must-have right now. This is a good way to go, but they're not even going to be $777 or $700. Let's make them $699. And so that is it. Just a fabulous value. You get $70 off that. They're $629 and change. Okay, let's get to it. We've got our last call now on the tanzanites, and then we've got some requests to get to. Lisa is coming up first here. Okay. Lisa's request was an emerald, beautiful Colombian emerald. We'll show that to you. And then these will be $6.29. So let us know, big top of the hour there, white, yellow, or rose gold. I wish I had all three gold colors to show you because they're really pretty no matter how you get them. We opt to show you the incredible quality of the diamonds here is really the first order of business there, is getting the diamond quality we love and showing that off in the white gold like you see there. It's very important. So those are $6.99 minus $70 off that price. Lisa, let's get to your emerald here coming up. And then we're going to be on our way. There's not a lot of time left. It flies by. We only have an hour and 40 minutes remaining in our show here tonight. So it's a big Monday, and we know we get busy towards the end of the show. So want to help you right now, get you in on something you love, like could it be the natural emerald that you see here that is so outstanding. This is one of the bigger stones. So let's discuss it a little bit here because it's a perfect square emerald cut. That's the first order of business. It's going to be a beautiful 1124-313. It's one of the more creative and very high-end mountings we've ever seen here. That is for sure. So you've got this really special way that it's going to be all those baguettes that go around it and create this beautiful scallop design. It's like a very soft halo. But every one of those diamonds, they're big. They're tapered baguettes. It's a carat 82. We've set it all in platinum because it deserves it. And you've got this really special way that it's set where it's going to be that smooth kind of curve. Notice how it's overlapping. Think of it like a floral as its petals would overlap. That's what it's looking like. That's a full carat 30 in diamonds. Let me try it on because obviously this is the close-up. So you're seeing every little everything in an emerald, which are heavily included by nature. That's the thing you got to remember about emeralds. If you're looking for a flawless emerald, there is no such thing. It's as basic as that. I remember when I was a kid, long before I was in the jewelry business, and I started when I was a kid because I've been doing it for 20 years. So I started when I was like 4. But obviously, one of the things is that when I was a kid and I was, fascinated by birthstones because, I knew what my birthstone was as a jewelry lover, and I was looking at May birthstones, and I thought, gosh, most emeralds, I thought I had really, really kind of, gotten the short end of the stick on the birthstone chart because it's always they always looked so murky and included and dirty and kind of just not great, right? I know a lot of emerald lovers think that way, or they're not emerald lovers at first because they've never seen the good stuff. And that's the thing. When you start to see emeralds as they normally are and they look like moss growing on a rock in the riverbed, that's not what you're looking for. You want a beautiful clean stone. The problem with that inherently is that as you find really good emeralds in big sizes and clarity and a bright green color, they get astronomically expensive. The buying guides tell you they should be $33,000 per carat. If you think about real cash money, on a carat 82. And if you're thinking $65,000, you're probably a little bit nervous because that's what it should cost for the emerald. Then we put it in this platinum and diamond mounting, which is unbelievably good. And we're going to show you all the look here. I got to show you on the hand because this is what you're going to see. Obviously, close up is great. We want you to see everything there is to know about your emerald. But when you see it from a distance, this is really giving you the visual that you can expect to see when you're looking at it on your hand. When everybody else is looking at it on your hand, that is a serious stone. It's also going to be less than $99.99 tonight. It's by request, but the first caller who says yes gets it. There's obviously only one, and we're going to make it affordable. Platinum, carat 82, carat 30. And by the way, it's still a stone that even though it's a bigger carat weight at a carat 82 right there, it's still going to look bigger. Figure double is what it's going to look like. It's going to look more like a 3.5 to 4 carat if it were any other stone. That's crucial. And these beautiful kind of puffy scallops of those diamonds, outstanding. We have one. You no longer have to pay even $10,000. This is one only. Look at that clarity. To be this up close and to see it be that clean is outstanding. Very unusual. We're going to blow it out. It's not even $49.99. First caller situation. There's only one I have. Honestly, it's a tough size to get. You see very few that are going to deliver that size. And this is your chance right now to get it. It is not $49. It is not going to be even close. $4,500 even, that's amazing. It's not going to be. It is going to be for one caller only. I'll make it $39.99, and yet you still take $400 off. That's going to be it. And that'll be gosh, can you believe it? If you're taking $400 off, we're going to have $35.99 be your actual price tag. Now that's good. That's the good stuff right there. And one of our better ones. Now, we still have requests here for Desiree and Leanne. So that's Lisa's request. That's going to be it. $39.99. You take $400 extra off. It'll be $35.99 at checkout. Who's going to get it? That's a one only beautiful emerald. And to get that size, again, if you have other 3.5, 4 carat stones at home, like that's what you expect for the dimension of this stone. Expect the dimension to be more that of a 3.5, 4 carat. It's incredible. Let me know who's got it. That's only for one caller though. That's it. Only one caller gets it. It's all we got. And yet it's just a beautiful, beautiful larger stone. We just don't see many emeralds that get that size. So huge value. And of course you've got to have a mention that you don't have to have a final sale. It's all money back guarantee as well. So once you get it at home, that's when you decide. You don't have to decide right now. You don't have to decide the second you get it. You have weeks to figure out if that's going to be the perfect piece for you or not. And if it's not, you send it on back and get a full refund. It's not a big deal. But that's how we make the shopping just incredible, like you have not seen on any other event that gets you values like this. So we really, truly want you to be able to experience it in person first before you decide. And that's going to be the way you get your big emerald. So huge value there. It's just one of our best. And why we're not looking at a $15,000 or $20,000 price tag is impressive, especially when it's in platinum like this is. All right, that's for Lisa. Lisa, if that's not what you're looking for, let me know, because again, we've got other emeralds. Don't really have much in the way of that size for that price. That's what makes that a bit of a miracle there. But huge value, and I love the extra savings you're getting there. Some gold quartzes here. We might do some auctions on this Monday night. Who knows, shall we? You guys ready for some auctions? You want to set your own price? That got very interesting over the weekend. We had some really, really, really interesting pieces go for very small amounts of money. You know, it was like one of those where I was wondering if I was selling jewelry or paper cups for a minute, because it was one of those things where I was going, what is going on here? We had pieces go up for $1 and $200 and things like that, when obviously they were thousands. So exciting time to be with us. Take advantage of all of these values we have. Again, our one and only sole mission here is to really clear out the vaults by giving you the greatest values. We figure they go hand in hand. Usually, if you're offering great fine jewelry at teeny tiny prices, usually it's not going to stick around. And that's a great way to really start fresh with our inventory as we approach a new season here coming up. So I will hope that you give us your requests if you have any. Could be a category, could be a specific ring, could be a necklace, an earring, whatever it is. Maybe you saw it months ago. Maybe you saw it a few hours ago. Whatever it is, we're here for you. So use that phone number and call us so we can help you find what you need. But let's talk about, we've got some big tanzanites to show you. We do have those tanzanite earrings still here if you'd like them. Remember, they were $629 to get a blue wing block D earring and a drop. One strand. Do you want to see our golden pearls? Very now. The Tahitian pearls I had over the weekend, there were fights. Everybody wanted the Tahitian pearls. This is a higher grade, a higher level of rarity in a pearl. It's the true golden color. These are all natural. Let's take a look. That emerald, boom, gone. Think so. I think it's gone. Let's take a look at these, though. The color and the glow that they give is really unlike anything else. It's 1123-140. Take a look at the golden pearl strand here. I'll show you every last pearl so you can see they're graduated. The largest size is 13 millimeters. The smallest size is 11, and most of them making the body of the necklace are going to be 12 and 12 and a half. So very large. I think that it's so, I think a psychology behind these strands is really interesting, because we see 13 and 11 and figure there are two pearls. And one's 13 and one's 11. And we don't realize that there are so many incredible pearls making up this necklace that are all going to be huge sizes, every one of them. And so 18 inches is what you have in length. Solid gold clasp there. It's 14 karat gold, and we only have one necklace. And it's a yellow gold clasp. And that's the, there's again, no front and back here, because it's gorgeous, round, perfect golden pearls. And when I say perfect, I mean perfect rounds. They're not Baroque, they're not oval. They're not dipping in and doing all those different, you know, things that some of the more natural kind of Baroque styles that are affordable or more affordable give us. These are just the elite rounds that we love. Of course, the centerpiece is your largest, that's 13, but you look right beside it and it's just, you know, graduating down. So you've got a lot of 12 and 12 and a half millimeters through the sides of the necklace. We'll show it to you on the neckline so you can see that, but this is a large necklace, no doubt about it. And you've got this gorgeous style as it is. We'll see it from a distance there. And I do do purposely show you the whole necklace so you can see that every pearl is a nice big size all the way throughout. So that's going to sit 18-inch, sits right about there on an average size neckline, so you get that idea. And a perfect fill-in, which is still amazing because I think white pearls are considered very normal, right? That's the commonplace. And I want to show you up close as well, why not? So you can see some of these pearls where natural little inclusions or characteristics, I mean, what we would call in a gem an inclusion. In the way of pearls, we look at their smoothness of their nacre. Any natural pearl that, think of what they went through to be developed. They come from living organisms. They grow within a mollusk. This is the golden lipped oyster, is the only mollusk that can create these golden pearls because that color is natural. They are the color, in this case, of 18 karat gold. They have a richness about them. They're very, very bright. They're glowing. And that's not something that we as humans can do. We can't enhance the pearl. We rely on the mollusk to create them just the way they are. So when you see that beautiful glow they have, the smooth nacre they have, the beautiful way that that size has achieved a bigger size, I mean, a bigger diameter is more rare. Typical pearls are 5 and 6 millimeters in their average size. To get a 13 and 11 and everywhere in between, that's a huge size to get in the pearl. It's that much more rare. It takes that much longer for the mollusk to produce it. I mean, you think about what they go through when they're in the depths of the ocean and that little irritant, which is usually a grain of sand, gets in. No different than if you had an eyelash in your eye, right? And how aggravating that can be when there can be the little tiniest, slightest little imperfection and then it just can really wreak havoc on your whole day, right? That's the pearl's natural reaction, is that once an irritant enters its shell, it creates the pearl by really producing these layers and layers and layers of what's called nacre. So that is really the exciting thing. And you think about what that takes to create a larger pearl, to have that many pearls, something like 35 individual pearls here, around and around and around that are matched in color, that's pretty amazing. And yet we've got all this value for you. One strand only. Yellow gold clasp only. We'll walk you through. Those are the smaller sizes near the clasp. They're the larger sizes here that you have. If I were to show you the whole strand, you can really see them there and see how one glows against the other. This is not even a great forgiving light for pearls. They like a little more like lower light, but yet look at how they're almost mirror finished and glowing. The problem with this is, and a lot of you have questioned, why are the golden pearls at TVON $30,000? Great question. Because this is the rarest pearl you can get, is the golden variety. And most of the strands I've had have been $30,000, and guess what? They're sold. They're gone. And that's because you guys have the internet, and you've typed into the World Wide Web golden pearl strand. Natural. Maybe you put in the millimeter size, and you've discovered that they can actually be hundreds of thousands of dollars, which is why you and I probably don't have one yet. Now, we're going to bring the $15,000 price, they should be, down. We're going to get you the great value. There's only one strand, so this is it. Once it's gone, bye-bye. We had the Tahitians over the weekend. They're gone. Now we got the one strand in the goldens. This is soon to be gone. Because so many of you said, I don't get it. Why can't they be closer to the natural black Tahitians, which are also rare? But they're not, because they are a step up in rarity. So you don't see the same price on the black pearls as you do the golden pearls. We are thrilled to bring this down to earth, so to speak. We're going to go to the depths of the ocean to get them, but we're going to bring you down from the stratosphere in pricing because that's what you've asked for. A lot of you have wanted to graduate into this higher end quality, but you're not loving the price tag. So we change it all. We truly make this the deal, and then I think we're going to put some pieces up for auction. Why not? Big Monday night, it's Must See Monday. Hey, every Monday I'm with you guys for the last couple of years. I have got carte blanche to mark things down. So it's only more exciting that this is now customer appreciation event, and we get to really mark things down to a level you'd never see on a Monday anyways. So if you like the strand and you want to have it, it's not $10,000, $8,000, $7,000. We'll make it a lot more affordable than that, and we'll just send it out. And first caller gets it, and then everyone else is going to be probably emailing me immediately thereafter saying, please get another. And unfortunately, this is it. This is the one and only. Let's show it again on the hand. Love the clasp that it's mirror finished, and yet nice size. You can see how they just kind of roll on the hand. They feel so good. There's something about a natural pearl. It's like if you ever wear natural beads, they do the same thing. They have a coolness to them. You feel there's like a coolness to them when they're against the skin. They look amazing, they feel amazing, and yet you'll have them forever, and I don't think you're waiting for a special occasion to wear them. There's something very elegant and polished about a pearl necklace, and it's not 7 or 6 or 5 or 4. I'm blowing them out for $39.99. Yes, it's the $15,000 strand from before. And now it's $39.99 minus $400, so you get them for $35.99 only. And there's the entirety of the strand right there. It's a miracle. It's a Mother Nature miracle. It's an under the sea miracle times what? I don't know how many pearls we have here, but the last strand I had, they're usually about 35 individual pearls. That is crazy. They're gone. Congratulations. We get to our golden pearl. Oh, wait, before we do that, tanzanite drops. You're probably going, yeah, I saw those already. I'm not talking about the small ones. I'm talking about the big ones that we're going to bring in to a close-up here on a fancy cut. Here's the problem. Yesterday was Sunday. I'm with you guys from 10 to 1 in the morning to the afternoon on Sunday mornings, every Sunday. And guess what? There was a pair of earrings that came out by request yesterday that were extremely affordable, and they were like this. But they had a different fancy cut, and this time I'm going higher end carat weight, teeny tiny little price. You're going to lose your mind when you see this value, and yet it's that slightly. You can see how it starts a little more narrow and gets larger towards the end of this modified. It's like an emerald cut, but it's a little modified. So you get a really cool, unusual cut. Diamond hoop to start. A little trillion at the top and a great drop earring, 11253881. It is beautiful. $935 in total tanzanite carat weight here. Don't forget our turquoise necklace is still here. You got a couple hours, well, an hour and 40 minutes, 30 minutes now to get that turquoise necklace before I buy it. And then we've got these gorgeous drop earrings. And by the way, you guys are paying less than I pay. I don't even get the sale prices, because it's not host appreciation sale, it's customer appreciation sale. And there is absolutely no host appreciation, so I don't get the values and the deals like that. You guys know that, right? It's all about you guys get the, I can't even, as the employee here, I cannot get the deals you guys get. True story. So again, I will pay more for anything that I shop on, more than you guys pay, and that's pretty exciting. So take advantage of everything. And look at this, the earrings are amazing. $935 is the total carat weight, 19 points in diamonds. Let me show you one on really quickly here as well, so you can see the length they give. And this is going to be a great hoop that has that great hinge. This is just going to be easy. You pop it open like this, you put it through the piercing, and you flip the top up. It could not be easier. That post is not going to warp at all. You get the length. Hey, Sean, who got those pearls? Can I ask? I know it's a bother, but let me ask you. Brenda in Florida, thank you so much. Enjoy. Enjoy those gorgeous golden pearls. Look at that, 1.5 inches in length. I'm going to pop one on for you. It'll be the best way to see them. And then, of course, there's that little bit of elongation, starting with a more narrow, getting a little more wide. And I have a diamond weight for you. It's 19 points. So 19 points in the diamonds, but probably best to just see them on. That's the way you want to see them there. Just to appreciate the length they give, the movement they're going to have, the way the diamonds come up higher than the post does itself. You can see that little bit of that wider flare out that they do right at the right point there, so you see the way that they look. Obviously, I'm in darkness over here, and you see how that saturation level of your blue wing block Ds just gets better, doesn't it? It's so it's impressive. This is going to be that value that I know so many of you were screaming and screaming at me yesterday saying, please tell me you have another pair that's affordable like that is, despite having that big size. Well, they're right here. They're right now. And if you weren't with us yesterday because you're going, I don't watch the Sunday mornings because I'm out doing something else. Well, this is what you missed out on. And so I'm trying to bring something back that can be very similar in price tag, but with that big size and in that fancy cut. And we're going to bring them down right now. The item number on this is 1125381. I know we're moving quickly here, but again, one of a kinds. And let's show you what they look like up close as well. And we'll bring it right on out at that great value. Get ready. They're not going to be, forget about $12,999. These are about almost 4.5 carats each on the earring, on that's just the stone. Then you've got the great diamond weight to go along with it. Let's show you that beautiful match pair you've got in those fancy cuts. We love to see it. But again, not many that are affordable like this. So come on in. Not going to be even 10,000. That's not affordable. Not at least in my mind. And I've been selling jewelry for a long time. Usually $10,000 is not what we consider affordable if we're like jaded towards our pricing, right? We want to get something better, something more affordable, something really special. Do you see all the reds that are still there? That's the impact of a blue wing block D, is when you get reds like that all the way through. It is stunning. It's not going to be 9,000. This is it. This is everything. This is your chance right now. And it's going to be even better. We're going to make them, you know what, blow them out. Not even 5,000. Or $49.99. You get a better value, and this is it. Okay, we're ready to go. It's going to be one collar. You can even change the gold if you want to. You can if you want to. I would leave them in white gold. You can change it. We're not doing $49, $48, $47.99. This is still before a 10% off sale. I got to remind you, that's not a couple of dollars. I think a lot of people have said to me, I think it's just $10 off. It's 10% off. That's a big discount on an earring like this, especially when they're no longer $47.99. Look where they started. $13,000 earring, and you're not spending $47, and you're going to spend even less, and then we'll take that 10% off, which is going to be a lot of extra discounting, and it's not going to be $47. We're going to make them $46.99. That is it. So this is your chance. This is it, $46.99. Remember, that's about $470 off. So this is a huge opportunity and only one pair. So when they're gone, and you've got the full money back guarantee. So $42.29 at checkout if you'd like to have them. Major, major value there, and enjoy them if you get them. Listen, I don't think that's going to be something that I have to instruct, because I know that if you wear these just one time, you're going to be madly in love. It's that trapezoidal cut, that kind of vertical trapezoid you have here that looks so amazing because, well, they're just the top quality tanzanites in the world and matched up in a fancy cut, which you just don't see all the time. So thrilled to bring them. If anybody needs a copper bearing stone, you're probably thinking blue greens, maybe purple, maybe one of those bright green stones. Look what I have. That's copper bearing. That is copper bearing rubellite, tourmaline, completely copper bearing and over 12 carats in size. So who's going to be taking our tanzanite earrings? That's what we want to know. Desiree, Leanne, if you're out there waiting for your request, let me know you're here so we can show those to you. We still have some color change sphene available. We still have that emerald available and platinum. Lots and lots to get to here. Let's get to our gold quartz though. I've got a bigger gold quartz here for you. It's going to be a special, special stone. Let's take a look at this one. This is our gold quartz pear shape, and how about that for a pattern? Right through the unique different style here. This is really, it's about as specialty as it gets here. If we're talking about a pear shape and we're talking about a lot of interesting color, because usually they're more white to gray, look at this interesting color you have with this one. Very special indeed to see that pear shape that has a little bit more of this kind of orangey golden, a little bit of lavender. It doesn't really have any white or gray to it. It's just more about those richer colors that you're getting. How about the gold that's really meeting the surface there, mirror finished, polished to perfection. Then you've got the bigger diamonds. Those are princess cuts as well. And that's going to be our pear shape. So it's going to be item number 1125587. And it is extremely, extremely special. 5 carats exactly on the stone center size. It's going to be 37 points in the diamonds. Those are all bigger because there are only 8 stones there. And we just have this one. So let's blow it out as best we can here. Here's what it looks like on the hand. And take a look. That's going to be a good one there. So you can see the size. 5 carats, a lot of times, it's going to appear larger in an opaque stone. We see that, no doubt about it. Here's what it looks like the other direction. So you can see there, 5 carat stone. Let's go ahead and change the gold color if you'd like us to. Right now, there's a great match with the yellow gold, matching the yellow gold that's naturally in the stone. We'll make it $14.99 first caller, and then $150 off that price as well. So a big moment for our lovers of the gold quartz here, because it's really, really tough to give you anything like that in that bigger size. We're just thrilled to bring it to you right now. That's a beautiful stone, isn't it? And again, I love the stones. We've seen very few, but the stones that have a little more of that body color to them, yeah. Oh, really? Desiree's watching. We'll show her the, I think we have 2 very different Paraibas for her. So I don't know if she had a specific size she was looking for, but we gave her some very cool options here, from a 35 pointer all the way on up to a 73 pointer. So that makes a difference in the world of Paraiba. Let's show it to you now. We'll get that for you, and let's get to it. This is going to be a very, very important Paraiba deal that we have for you coming up. I've got 2 to show you, and one is going to be a little bit smaller. Desiree, take a look at this one. That's going to be a little, boy, that's bright though, isn't it? Very bright stone that you have here. That's the 35 pointer. And then I have a 73 pointer, which is in a pear shape. So I'll just put them side by side for the moment. We'll see if she has a preference. First of all, this one has a little bit more, it's still green blue, but it's a little more green. This one's going to be a little bit more blue green. See, green blue, blue green. leading with the dominant color there. That's really the difference there. So again, smaller on the left, larger on the right. Let me know, Desiree, if you have a favorite here, because there's a very big price difference between these two. And that has everything to do with the carat weight and the diamond weight. And so we'll go ahead and blow them out for you right now really quickly here. This is going to be, again, if she has a favorite, we can zoom right in. Yes. Leanne. Oh, she's with us too. Great. So maybe we've got a lot of people just tuning in. So let's do this. 112-2497. So Leanne's ready. Desiree, thank you so much for your request. This is going to be all the information you're going to see is for the left side oval, 112-2497. That'll be the 35 pointer with the 63 points in diamonds. That's going to be just, again, if you see this one by itself, it looks completely blue-green, does it not? But then it's just the comparison, which is why I'm putting them side by side. So you really can see the difference there. And then here's our blue-green here, and that's going to be lovely as well. That one's going to be a whole lot different in price, though, because it's 76 points, and it's got a little more of that blue-green color. So if you like the smaller one, used to be $39.99. I'm bringing it down. I'll tell you, that's been probably the most, the biggest headline from this event has been the Paraibas. The way they're being discounted is really everything in this whole event. That's going to be the 1888 deal right here. This one's a lot more, but that's because it's a 76 pointer that you have, or 73 pointer rather. It's 112-1960 over here on the right side of your screen. That's our 73 point pair. Double halo, it's got a little more diamond weight. 76 points is the diamond weight over there. And that's going to be only, you know what, we'll blow this out as well. That's $39.99. So two great options in Paraiba, 1888 or $39.99. Yes. Okay, so she's more interested in the pear shape. So let's just bring that item number up. That's going to be 112-1960 right there. 73 and 76. 73 is the center stone size, 76 points in diamonds. That is $39.99, but you get $400 off that price too. So this is what it looks like on the hand, and a beautiful white gold setting right now. You can definitely see it's got the most traditional color of the Paraiba here in this pear shape, and then we'll just put it on the other way. Flip it around for you so you can see it pointing away from the hand. That's what it looks like. So $39.99 and $400 extra. So $35.99 if you'd like that one. Then we'll move right along. Leanne had a couple requests. So Leanne, I'm assuming you want to see both of them. All righty. You got it. So we're going to do that coming up. We're going to do some of our recaps from yesterday. We had a couple pieces near the end of the show. Blue zircon and Malaya garnet we're going to show again. Yes. This one? All right. Congratulations. Do you think it was our requester? I'm ready to show Leanne her request here. We're going to show you two different rings. I'm going to start with the more rare, which is this Malaya garnet. And just so you know, Leanne, because I knew you were asking about Marilani's. Marilani mint garnets are completely different. This is a Malaya garnet. It's a very, very specialty, usually in a brown color. They can be like a brown caramel color. This has got a pinky red saturation to it. And the pear-shaped Paraiba is gone. The oval's still here. We do have this fabulous Malaya 1123785 is going to be your item number on this one. And it's going to be, I'll just hold it here for you because our wheel's not cooperating tonight, as it hasn't for the last week or so. And this is going to be 1123785. It's a 361 Malaya garnet. And it's from the Beckley mine in Madagascar. This is the newest find of Malaya so that they don't look brown. Most of the premium qualities have been more red pink. They look almost like, if you're familiar with the Padparasha sapphire, that's what they give the most look to, and familiarity is similar. But this is a garnet. It's very bright, and it's a big stone at 361. It also has a carat 15 in diamonds, yellow gold, white gold, or rose gold. So Leanne, if you are a lover of the white gold, you may certainly get it in the white gold or rose gold. That is up to you. Let me try it on. It's down to a, now I don't know, you guys have seen this for $15,999 way back when it debuted. It was the largest of the parcel, I remember, and it was, yeah, that's why it stuck around, $16,000. Here's what it looks like on the hand. Beautiful mounting. Just the way the double halo then at the very side splits and goes down the sides and creates that split shank. If anybody would like it, I had it as part of a trio yesterday, but it was the very tail end of the show, so I know a lot of you wanted to see it close up. And this one's actually going to be $2,299. So you end up paying just a smidge over $2,000 for this incredible gem in that great mounting. It's $2,069. That's the Malaya. Then we have a blue zircon, which was also part of the same museum blowout, and we'll bring that out. Remember, this one can be changed, but look at that color. It's a mix. It's like you take some pink, you take some red, you take some golden yellows and oranges, and you mix it. Yes. Thank you. The 9 carat plus tanzanite drop earrings are sold. The big Paraiba sold. This Malaya Garnet is at the moment here, but I also want to show the blue zircon because I know she sounds like she might be debating between the two, right? Do you have Leanne? What does she think? Helpful? Okay, because I know seeing them in real life is a lot better than a picture, right? This is the blue zircon, and it's 11, gosh, let me see if I had the information on this one yet. I didn't bring it out yet. This is going to be 1125205, and that is the very large 7 carat 59 blue zircon. Hey, Alan. Hi, Alan. Alan and Tracy, the Tansy Queen. I love it. So no longer Tracy. She is officially hereforth known and shall be addressed as the Tansy Queen. And Alan, are you then the Tansy King? You'll have to let me know, Alan. I'm not sure. I love that. And it's Tansy with 4 Z's, by the way. Yes. The zircon or the Malaya? You like the zircon? It's our 759 with 37 points in diamonds. It's already sold. It can be also done in any gold color. It's $22.99 as well. That was part of a wheel I had late yesterday afternoon. So very tail end. I just want to try it on for you. And by the way, Wayne, just to is that Leanne who's got it? And did she want the Malaya as well, or just, okay, so the Malaya is here and the blue zircon is spoken for. Thank you so much. There it is on the hand. Enjoy it. So that one's gone. And then just a reminder, the Malaya is beautiful, so that's still available. And then the Tansy earrings are gone. And then just for fun, here it is again, the close-up of that Paraiba. Somewhere between purple and red and hot pink is a 12 karat 30 copper bearing stone. Just for the oohs and ahs, right? The ooh, take it all in. Super museum right there. That's the one to get. So things are flying. Make sure you let us know what you're thinking about from previously in the show. We'll help you out because there's a lot of great jewelry still hanging out, but stuff's really starting to go. Want to make sure you get your favorites before they're gone. Now, Stellar Gold Quartz is here, by the way, for $14.99. Remember that? And this is just, I mean, 12 carats 30. It's enough purple to call it Paraiba. It's got a smudge, so I'll get that off. And then it's 1125492. No, 5429 rather. Look at that. Isn't that something? It's just a 12 karat 30 Paraiba. You know, we've seen them a million times, right? The largest one I ever had for the record was 16 carats on this show. It's currently at a museum, so it cost more in a plane ticket to go get there and look at it than it would cost to get this ring tonight. This is our 12 karat 30 in a private collection copper bearing stone. It's actually going to be 93 points in diamonds as well, kind of like a parentheses of diamonds around it. And it's about as bright and hot and cool as it gets. And that is really a special stone. Hard to put a price tag or a dollar amount on something that is that rare, but we're going to attempt to put not just a price tag, but a little tiny price tag so that one of our collectors out there tonight can own it and enjoy it and perhaps wear it on your hand so it looks like this. Just a special, you know, some. It's funny, I remember that 16 karat pear-shaped Paraiba so well because I presented it umpteen times, and yet this one looks bigger. And that's just, again, look at that. I mean, it's practically, you know, a knuckle to knuckle on my large hand. So it's really, it's a big stone. And very rare color there, certainly one of our more rare. It's my job to make it affordable so that if we have a collector out there with an earshot tonight, you can say gladly yes, because it's no longer going to be $490,000. And if you don't think that that's a price tag that's well worthwhile, well, I have a 10 carat at home. It's appraised recently for $100,000 per carat. That's over $1 million. So, because it's a little over 10 carats. So it's like $1 million stone. This is a 1230 in a far more rare color, and yet it's not $490,000. So if you think that that price is a little bit steep, that's actually a deal. And I know that there aren't a million places to go. I can't say, hey, head to your local jewelry store and go ask for their 12 karat 30 Paraibas in purple color, because they don't have them. It's a rare stone to find even in a small size. A 30 pointer, a 40 pointer, a 50 pointer, they are considered large. If you love this, and obviously it's a little bit of a show and tell piece, right? But there are collectors out there who wait for us to bring pieces just like this. And then you rely on us to bring you the value so that somebody can own it, and $49,000 is not going to be it. That's a good 90% off. So if we just get that to $49,000, you've suddenly paid what would be the tax, at least in an LA retail store. So that's what you would pay in tax. I don't know about you, but I'd rather pay that as the full amount. If they had a sale where you could buy anything and everything was going to be at the tax price, i.e. 90% off, I'd say, yeah, I'd buy everything you could. That's what we just did there, which is a little bit ridiculous because who else has it? Are you going to go to an auction house and find one? Are there any more being mined? So does it get any easier to get them if you wait 10 more years? There's no more being mined. 3 sources ever, all mined out, done. It's certainly one of the rare colors. Yes, it's more rare to get this color than even the blues and the greens in combination together. So it's extraordinary. And we're not going to ask for 49 or you know what? Even $30,000 is too much. Let's go lower. It's not 30, it's not 25. It's tough to put a price tag on a stone this rare, but we're doing it. And suddenly this could turn into one of the biggest values I've ever brought you. Because here's what I'm thinking. $20,000? No. If we're really going to give this a true shot to be like truly from our house to yours, from our collection to yours, and it is private collection, by the way. I mentioned that. It's private collection. You've never seen it before. We just brought it out. It just got completed. This design was completed today. And that's what I mean by parentheses. Do you see the big diamonds you have east and west right there? Centered up along the pave are those really enormous diamonds. This is not $25,000. It is not $20,000. And if we're really here to truly get it to your collection, then we know it's got to be even more affordable than $19,999 if we're going to give this a true shot here. And that's a value. No question about it. Here's what I'm going to offer. If you'd like it, it's not even 19. It's not 15,000. We're getting awfully close to $1,000 a carat, which gives me a little idea. Let's ask for that. Let's go $12,999. It's $1,000 a carat plus $699 for the mounting, like as in under $700. But not really, because you get 10% off. So it would actually be another $1,300 essentially off that price, right? $1,299 off. So you actually spend under $1,000 a carat for that incredible stone. And that, my friends, is what value is all about. That defines value. That gives us one of our most elite values I've ever brought. I've been selling Paraíbas. I was the first one on TV to do it. Way back when, long time ago, selling them loose all day long. There was a good couple weeks where it was every show I did. It was 6- and 7-hour shows. They were all Paraíbas. That's all we sold, loose. They weren't $1,000 a carat. They were more. And that was way back at the very, very beginning when we had no idea how limited this material would be. We had no idea at the time, because you never do, how quickly it would be gone, how quickly it would be mined out, done. So the fact that you can get this stone here for it is under $1,000 a carat, because you have to remember you're taking $1,300 off that price. So it's going to be an extraordinary value. I know it's not for everybody, but it is we have collectors out there who wait and hope that this is why, again, people tune in every day, because you never know what you're going to see. And you never know how low it's going to go in an event like this when we truly are ready to see it out the door. And that's the idea. Bring it to a value that's going to get it a home. That's what we're doing. So that's here if you like it. Just had to show it. I would be remiss not to, because that's kind of like, again, I get to play museum curator for a couple minutes. And instead of you just walking by it and saying, oh, that's a pretty stone, you get to own it for only, less than $13,000. And again, remember, when that's all said and done, the math works out to be $11,699. So how important is that? Just a really gorgeous mounting too, with the almost a carat diamonds flanking it. Let me know if you like it. We're going to get to something very affordable coming up. We have that rhodochrosite necklace I have to show you. And still waiting in the wings tonight is this blue wing block D emerald cut. It's an 8-carat stone. Look at that. Perfect. Emerald cut blue wing block D. It's part of the museum reserve. It's got epic rows and rows of diamonds in the bridge. That's incredible, isn't it? And that's going to be something you don't want to miss, because that per carat price is going to get real low real quick. So that's going to be our Tanzanite coming up in a little bit. Keep that in mind. And then if we can help you with anything at all, like requests you've got, we've only got about 9 minutes till our last hour kicks off. So very limited time tonight. Want to make sure we get everything you love. Let's get to this Mandarin Garnet really quickly. That's coming up at the top of the hour. So don't go anywhere. That's going to be on the way. But look at this. This is so much fun. I mentioned that we were talking a lot about, if you've heard the news of the day, right? There's nothing else happening except the super blue moon, right? That's the only thing anyone's talking about right now. Right? Not completely, but it's one of those things that if you're into astronomy and you're into Mother Nature, it's a pretty cool thing that, you know, it doesn't happen all that often. We know the phrase, how the phrase goes, once in a blue moon, because they're that rare. There's one happening tonight, and yet this is really one of those celestial designs that makes really, again, what we're seeing a lot of just nature influence in fabulous jewelry. But there's something very designer about this one and the way we incorporate this star design that looks like our North Star. We've done some North Star pieces in just diamonds. Well, this looks a little bit like that, but with this really amazing look where it's the other side is another type of star. See how you've got that more five-pointed traditional star and then a little bit more of this kind of spiky elongated star where your mandarin is. It's so beautiful. It's a perfect pinky ring, thumb ring, stack ring, way to have a little, inject a little personality into your jewelry designs. It's 1125511, and there is only one. And it's a 60-point Mandarin Garnet with 9 points in diamonds. And it's going to be on the hand here momentarily. But I want you to see all the information that you're going to get. We can do any gold. So if you really want the white gold contrast, great, get it. Rose gold, no problem. 60-point round Mandarin and 9 points in diamonds. One big stone, too. I like that the stars are aligned here. You know, that's a phrase we also use. Isn't it funny how there's a lot of, you know, proverbial things that we say that have to do with, you know, astronomy and the atmosphere and the blue moon, once in a blue moon. We also talk about when things are just going well or going right, we say all the stars aligned, right? That's a phrase. This is where I think a ring that's going to show you that all the stars have aligned, and different size stars and different look stars, and right? We got the big one and the small one and they're different patterns, and yet the stars have literally aligned in this ring. And maybe that's that little reminder, because I'm one for significant, meaningful jewelry. So maybe that's going to be something you wear with that thought of, or maybe you give it as a gift. And maybe you want to experience at the same time a really rare, gorgeous, bright Mandarin Garnet. It's here. And yet we're going to make it super affordable and honor the choice of gold color that you have. White, yellow, or rose. Yellow's easy. It's done. White or rose is fine. But with the pricing that's elevating and going a little bit outside of this whole entire atmosphere that we call good pricing on mandarins, I mean, it's getting astronomical what the price tags are becoming on Mandarin. I want to try to make one really affordable. As we get very close to our last hour tonight, I want to make sure that we really wow you here with a great value, easy to wear. What do you think is a pinky ring? Wait till you see it that way. Not sized for that, but I'll just show it to you anyways. Look how beautiful. That can be sized to whatever size you want it to be. I love this idea as really anywhere on the hand, but look at this as a thumb ring. There's so many of you asking me lately about what would you wear as a thumb ring? Look how beautiful that is as a thumb ring. What do you think? Great idea. It doesn't sit up too high, so it really works. I have, you know, I think that you don't want anything ever too wide for a thumb ring, otherwise it can be a little uncomfortable. So this is the way you could incorporate a really cool design just anywhere on the hand, but let's try to do something crazy on it. It's supposed to be $14.99. I don't see anything really wrong with that, but with about 5 minutes left in this hour, I want to see if anybody likes it. And maybe we just take it to a level that fine jewelry just does not go. And maybe it's going to be a little hidden meaning message. Sure, it looks like a beautiful designer star design, but the stars aligning to me is what either we hope for, or maybe it reminds you of that moment in life where all the stars align for you, or you're hopeful that's around on the horizon, right? This is the way to do it. And it's not 14. What if we take it down to under $1,000 and make it $9.99 and get the job done? Or what if we just keep going from there? What if we take it even lower? Just want to make sure it goes. Can we make that happen? We can, I will, who wants it? You might as well just say sold now with the assurance that I'm going to go so low it may shock you. And by the time everybody else sees the price at home and then starts to dial, it's going to be long gone. That's why I say just say sold now. Get ready, because this is the moment. It's not $888. $7.99, $7.77, $6.99. It's solid gold. Beautiful mandarin, a bright, gorgeous round. So beautiful, isn't it? It's looking, we had an orange diamond earlier. This is like a brighter, more powerful look of an orange diamond. And yet it's not going to be $6.99. What about $599? 10% off, sure. Take 10% off if you want to. Why not? It's your privilege to do so, and it doesn't make it a final sale, so might as well. What about this? Okay, now I'm silly low. But I really want to just give this finale to the hour a little punch here. Maybe even just encourage you to stay with me for the next 60 minutes because you might not have any idea what's going to happen in the next 60 minutes of this Monday night. But I love this ring, and Celestial Designs are where it's at in fine jewelry right now. There's no denying that. Everybody's after every designer. It's like you cannot open the pages of a couture fashion magazine and not see a big full-page advertisement. Sometimes it's the full bifold two-page advertisement, and it's a Celestial design. Celestial designs are hot. They're where it's at. They're what big designers are turning their attention towards. They look incredible. It's probably different than everything you already have, and I'm at $5.99, and it's still here. So we take it lower, and somebody's going to take it, and I'm going to get that call in a couple days going, I'm so glad I was watching at that moment. Maybe this is your moment where all the stars have aligned because you like quality, you like value, you like rarity, and you want a heck of a great price. On our customer appreciation event, you know you need to treat yourself to something during this event, right? Here's a way to do that in something different, in something bold, in something that you don't already have. And it's not going to be even $5.99. If I need to go lower, I will. And I'm going there now. Let's make it $499. With $50 off, please. So yeah, that'll be $449 and 10 cents at checkout for a beautiful, bright, clean mandarin. That's how you do it. White, yellow, rose. Yes, Jess. Which one? The which one? The blue-green, all right. The emerald cut from earlier. Congo Turmaline, the 653, just sold from earlier today. $449 and change. Blue wing block D is 1 minute away. The emerald cut, the 8 carat, the bridge that I flashed for you earlier is on its way. It's coming up. Can't wait. And you got the 653, Jess, that one? Congrats. Who got that? Beautiful. Betty, beautiful stone. You'll love it, Betty. Thank you so much. Uh-oh, last call. Who's gonna get the mandarin? Do you want to see on the hand one more time? Seriously, I think index, middle, ring, pinky, or thumb. That's all 5 fingers. And there is not a place on the hand you could not wear this and enjoy it and love it. It's so pretty on, and whether you're wearing it, again, you're going to choose which side you want which star on. There's your larger star. It's connected to the smaller star. The one little spoke of that larger star kind of intersects with the smaller that's got that mirror finished gold, creating that 5-pointed star with that one big diamond. Then you've got the smaller diamond weight around and wrapping around that more spike star or North Star design, which I have the earrings, by the way, tonight, that are one of our favorites. We're going to get to that blue wing block D coming up as promised for the top of the hour, but we also have those North Star earrings that are drops that have been so popular through the years, and we do love it. So that's going to be happening, but again, really important value here. This is just the ultimate high level piece right there, and just cool and designer. Yes, I did. I dressed it. Did she not hear me? It's so hard, guys, because when you send me emails, I assume you're watching, but sometimes you're not. So Marcy, no, I have nothing else like she missed out on something over the weekend. It was a multicolored ring design. I don't have anything else. Andy, you haven't, I know you've been inputting for like the future couple weeks. You remember that band that I asked you about yesterday that I brought out that had multicolored diamonds? Do you have anything that you've seen new? Like, no? Okay. So I just double checked, Marcy, even with the future. I just looked into the future. So Marcy, yeah, I don't, is she watching now, you think, Wayne? So Marcy M, I don't have anything else, and I just checked with Andy because he's seen what's coming up for like the next 3 weeks. I don't have anything like that. I will be sure, I'm really good about this though, I will alert you. I have a really good memory with you guys, you know this if you've ever emailed me. I will, as soon as I do, if and when I see something that is similar to what you're looking for and missed out on, I will let you know. I will give you a heads up. I will send you an email with a picture of it so you have first right of refusal. So yeah, it's best I can do, but Marcy, there's nothing right now. Unfortunately, I know everyone's missing out on things, this event, and it breaks my heart a little bit, but hopefully again, but I'll definitely keep you in mind. So this is what's coming up for our top of the hour. We're a little past the top of the hour, and we're just so excited this is here because it is our Blue Wing Block D. It's exciting, it's museum reserve, it's some of our best, and here we are in last hour of a Monday. So I would encourage you to give a request, get requests in if you have them, and we'll help you out with anything and everything you might be looking for. Forgive our wheel, it's not operational right now tonight, so it's just one of those things, but I will hold it for you as best I can. And again, looking at the stone, hopefully you're looking at the stone from all the angles. That's the good news, is our wheel's giving you every single angle, and that's going to be a beautiful 8-carat stone. It's an 801 emerald cut, Blue Wing Block D. We've been waiting on these museum reserves, but we're getting to final days. It's an 801 stone. It's going to be 1125601. And that is the bridge that I think is the coolest we do as far as elevating that stone up above a triple row of VS diamonds that just look great, don't they? You can see there's just enough room to perch that stone up, so there's enough room for the entirety of the depth of the stone. That position where you see the profile, that's cool because you're really appreciating a lot of the different angles of your stone as well. And it's going to be a diamond weight of 76 points. And let's take a look at it. We will see it on the hand here. It's white, yellow, or rose gold. So still feel free to choose your gold color. Honestly, the red flashes. It's what's so premium, but you are looking at it only from one angle here. And when you see it on the hand, it's immediately in a little lesser light, which is what the Blue Wing Block Ds really love, because you don't need the brightest spotlight in the whole world. That's to show off the diamonds. They love it. The Blue Wing Block D needs normal lighting, and you can see that that stone is a powerhouse of neons. And we just don't, we never cease to amaze me that it's like every time we have one, the phone lines light up because people want to share. If they already own one, they want to share their own thoughts on their stones and how it looks and how it's better in person and how it's amazing and how you've had probably experiences with other tanzanites from elsewhere in the past, and they just don't hold a candle to what this Blue Wing Block does. There's a reason that when I say it's the best in the world, that's not just a phrase. That's not just saying it because it sounds good. That's not just thrown out there as a nice little adjective. When I say the best, it really is. And this is, lauded as the best that's ever been mined. The miner was the one that saved it. The miner was the one that had the foresight to, the ability to know upon discovery that this was so much more incredibly saturated than everything else had ever been. That was the first thing. He and his team who were in the D block, they were in the D block mining at the time. Think about that for a second. This is like, back in the day, we're talking about as direct from the source as you can get. Miners that were there in the depths of the mine, mining D block when it was mined, which has been long gone. Remember, 16 years since that was mined. It's only block C left, which is a lighter color. You cannot get a deep color out of the block C, no matter how much you heat it, no matter how much great faceting you put together. It's only going to be lighter colors. So when you see something like this, it's really extraordinary. And this miner and his team collected it, saved it. There was one vein that produced this saturation level, and they saved it. And by the way, for years and years and years, nobody besides the guys that were in the mine at that moment knew about its existence. Nobody. We knew about Block D. We did not know about this extra special variety that was, again, the vein was shaped like a wing, kind of like that shape. It was actually the most, again, Mother Nature does freaky things, right? There's some anomalies in stone sometimes. Really cool things happen, and they're usually limited. They're usually rare. They're usually unusual. They're usually short-lived. That's the essence of what Blue Wing Block D is all about, and every bit of it was saved. None of it escaped that private collection. None of it trickled out to the inventory prematurely. It was all saved for years and years and years, and it was first brought out right here. Tell me Tracy's on the line. What does she say about Blue Wing? Not Tracy, the Tansy Queen. We are to address her. I think that we'll get the trumpet sound effect so that when she calls in, we can play the trumpets. So we announce her arrival on the phone lines, right? She is the Tansy Queen. And go ahead, Sean, what did she say about tanzanites? It's good, right? She has this setting. And what do we think? Oh, good. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful ring. It's a beautiful setting to show off the quality of the stone. And it's an 8-carat emerald cut. Amazing. Let's take a look. It's only here. And when we say the best, we mean it. It's the best. And we're so excited to bring it to you. Take a look at it face up here. What a stone. What the red, you know what? The reds are amazing. The reds are what make Blue Wing so distinctive. And we're going to blow it out. You're getting ready for one of the best per carats ever, right? Because that's what I'm delivering. It is our top of the hour after all. Got to make sure it really blows you away. Not just for the color and the quality, but for the price tag. That's the deal. And I'm going to take it lower than you've ever expected. And get ready for the best per carat price. We will see. Because this is no longer, and I'm telling you, with 76 points in diamonds and that triple row that runs underneath, and this is what it looks like on the hand again, and you choose the gold color, get your size. It's just far too big for me. That's okay. We size it to whatever you need. Look at that, though. The way these, I love these outer edges of the gold, how they come up, 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 up. They stretch to the corners there and perch that setting. It's not floating there, though. Remember, it's well secured by a basket underneath, so you don't have to worry about that. But there's just, it's like we joked about announcing her arrival, right? Doing the whole kind of pomp and circumstance, you know. This is kind of what the mounting does for the stone. Elevates it. We've heard of that phrase, put it on a pedestal. Maybe you put a person on a pedestal. I put my pet on a pedestal all the time, right? Not literally, but just figuratively, right? Because she's special. And so this is what you're doing. You're putting the tanzanite on the pedestal it deserves, and it's going to be, you know what, blow it out right now. $9,999, forget about it. We'll go lower. It's for one caller. Who's going to take it? We know it's special. We know it's rare. We know it's only here. Everyone else can say, we got the best. No, we got the best. No, we got the best. Does anyone have the best outside of TVON? Absolutely not. It's only here. It is a TVON exclusive. That's what that means. Nobody else has it but us. And it's my job in these final days of bringing it. All of you are going, I thought it was gone. It was gone, and now the Museum Reserve has come out to play. You're getting the stones that were literally set aside it's almost 6 years ago now. In December, if we make it there, unlikely, it'll be 6 years since we first brought this material to you guys at home. And once it's gone, because now we're into the upper level Museum Reserve. And once that material's gone, what else do we have? Nothing. There's nothing else set aside except for the rarest of the rare that were going to the museums of the world. And now they're yours for the taking, not $10,000. It's not even going to be $5,000 or $49.99. You have a better value coming your way right here and now. And it's not going to be $49.99 either. So get ready, because it's the way it's going. Look at the inside, all finished. There's the diamonds that run underneath it. They're solidified with gold. There's your inside undergallery through the inside of the back of the band. You can see how solid that is. Mirror finished undergallery. We're going to do better than $49.99. Here's your value. $4,500 is great. Remember how much extra savings you get thanks to this 10% off. And it's your chance to pick it up. And it's not even 45, 44, 43, or 42. This is, I promise you, will beat everybody else's prices on tanzanite. Why spend more to get less? It's nonsensical. Don't do it if you don't have to. But this is your chance to pick it up here. It's only going to be $3,999 instead. $39.99. You get $400 extra off just for being a customer of ours. And for shopping during this event, you get it for $35.99. And that is 8 carats of Tansy perfection right there. So what a stone that is. What a value it is tonight. And to get it for $39.99, very special. Enjoy it if you get it. Don't forget, we had tanzanite earrings earlier in rounds. They were super affordable. We had the tanzanite rounds here in a subtle drop earring. Reminder, these are the tanzanites. Look at how beautiful they would be together. Even though we have a round and then the ring is the emerald cut, they would be a perfect match together. I'll bring the ring back. I just want you to know those rounds are still here in the 3/4 inch drop earring that we had earlier tonight. So hopefully you got a chance to pick those up as well. I think that'd be really important, but there's the ring. And that's the ring to own right there. No chance to get it after it's gone. That's the whole thing. Once they're gone, they're gone. They don't come back. Obviously, you've got that privilege to check it out. If it is your first foray into the Blue Wing Block D world, you got a chance to get it at home and see what it's all about, because believe it or not, they look even better when you see them in person. They don't need all this light of our studio. They just like your light at home and just kind of a normal, standard ambiance, right? They don't need a lot of the spotlight. They just really automatically demand it, don't they? So that's the way to get a blue wing in an 8-carat size. Let's bring out the North Star earrings that are so popular always. And then we've still got emerald and yellow diamonds, and we've got a big ruby. And I did want to bring out Sweet Home Mine rhodochrosite. This is a very important necklace we're going to share with you next. Here's the deal. This stone really it's the way to get it is in a necklace, because why people shy away from this collectible is either 2 reasons. A, they don't know about it, which it's my job to educate you as to what these stones are. And so we'll talk about that. But the other reason is that when it's in a ring, a lot of people shy away, because if you're going to invest into a rhodochrosite, it is a softer stone. So it is one that we get a little leery about wearing every day in a ring, because it is softer, so it can be a little more susceptible to scratching. And so a lot of people say, no thanks. Just altogether. Beautiful stone. Maybe I'll look at it, but I'm not going to collect it or own it, because they're worried about if it's going to be, something that takes a little bit of a little extra care when you wear it. So that's why the solution is a necklace where you have no worries at all. Softer stone, perfect for a necklace like this. Item number is 1125583. But what I also want to preface this with is that this is also the most affordable way I've ever had to get a rhodochrosite, because it's one of the most expensive stones in the world. And most of it is just simply not gem quality. I'm going to get you a stone here that is a 50-point oval, 50 points. It is also 11 points in diamonds. And by the way, before we bury the headline here, it's also really pretty. I have sold a number of rare stones over the years that are not good looking. They're really, really not cute. They're just rare. So collectors love them and they love to put them away, or maybe they're too soft for jewelry, so they have to be just sitting in a box in a safe. That I don't think really is I don't think that's nearly as much fun as wearing a piece of jewelry like what you're seeing on the neckline here. Is that this is a very wearable piece that, because it is that softer stone, it makes a perfect neckline piece. Now you can wear it at 16, 17, or 18 because we threw in the adjustable links there for you. You've got a white, yellow, or rose gold option as well in your chain, because this all one necklace. One necklace that you put on or give. Can you imagine, I've never been able to say these words, can you imagine being able to gift a stone as rare as Sweet Home Mine rhodochrosite? I would never categorize this as a giftable, ever. But now with the price tag I'm putting together tonight, and do you see there's an extra diamond left and right. So you get extra diamonds that are built into the chain. There's your Sweet Home Mine East-West set oval. I'm going to come in a little closer if I may, so you can see the true clarity and the beauty. It's also rounded in a halo of diamonds as well. So you're going to see that. And it's got, again, adjustability, a lobster claw closure as well. Here it is close up, because I really want you to see the quality of that stone. It's almost reminiscent of a beautiful hot pink sapphire, or a little bit of that merengue spinel look we love, but it's super rare. Your diamond weight, yes, is 11 points, and we're going to bring you obviously solid gold. There's your closure and clasp right there. There are your adjustable O-rings. So that's that little larger link that makes it great to wear it at 16, 17, and 18. I don't think I've had a rhodochrosite under $2,500 ever in a piece of jewelry, ever, including in recent days. Let's take another look at it on the hand. I think it's that perfect station style to wear every single day. It's not to the point where it's soft to the point where you can't layer it. You can layer it with your diamond spot the yard, or your other favorite necklaces, or your pendants, but it is no longer going to be the $29.99 it's supposed to be. And that already is one of the greater values we've seen on a rhodochrosite. Try it. It's a remarkable stone. Usually they are opaque. Usually they have no clarity, no glow, no gem quality to them, and we still praise them for their rarity. This is super, super exciting to see this, and never before have we had anything like it. So it's time to hop in on these phone lines and get yourself a necklace. Maybe you get two, one for you and one for a loved one. I mean, think about that. We've only got 2 available, so that's going to be it. I had 2 identical stones. We had the choice of making earrings for 1 caller or necklaces for 2 callers. So we opted for the necklace for 2 callers. Let's spread the wealth, spread the rare, spread the joy. It's not going to be even $19.99. And remember where gold's at, to where a necklace has to be quite pricey. It's not $1,500. This will set a record of all time in rhodochrosite pricing. In jewelry, I don't even think I've had a loose gem over the many, many years that has ever been priced this way. Great way to try it. It's the way to ensure the stone's safety as you wear it. You're not going to scratch it or knock it or chip it when it's in a neckline piece like this is. And it's not going to be $15 or $14.99. Only 2 available. I hope our callers will jump in. This is just one great way to get rarity, and it's not oversized. So it's not that piece that you're saving for one special event. It's that wear every day. $14.99, forget it. We still have no callers. I can't have that. 43 minutes left in the show. We certainly need to work some miracles. It's not going to be $14 or $13.99. This is the miracle right here, right now. Rhodochrosite at a pricing level like this is not something you see. It's $1,299. And that means $130 extra off. So why not? Get it for even less. It's going to be $11.69, and it's the full-on necklace, and you are truly looking at one of the rarer pieces I've ever been able to bring to you. And look at it again from a distance on the neckline. It's just perfect. It's perfect. And obviously 16 is going to sit right at the base of the neckline. 17 and 18, classic links as well. But we've got already 1 gone and 1 left, so not going to be long for this world. And your way to get rare as can be, rhodochrosite. Sweet Home Mine is, by the way, it's in Colorado. So that's cool too. If you're thinking Alabama, that's the movie. This is a Colorado mine. So that's different. And it's $1,169 if you'd like to get it. Call me. That is such a good stone, such a rare stone. And it's a beauty too. It's pretty, it's rare. This is an ultra gem quality, given that it's got clarity to it as well. We might be putting some pieces up from the auction block here for our last few minutes. So stay with us. We'll have some great values. And then of course, we're still taking requests as well. So that's our rhodochrosite. Let's get to our fire opal. I got a big one for you here. And it's going to be item number 1125-153. So I have heard a lot of complaints about fire opals because so many people want one, and so many times they're thousands and thousands of dollars. We're changing everything right now. I'm going to do a quick blowout on a quick fire opal. It's going to be a 2 carat 16, which looks even larger. It's 1125-153. What do you think? It's pure red. The only problem with this is showing this fire opal right now is pretty much going to negate my ability to show you my Burma ruby later. I have a Burma ruby. It's nice. It's a carat 20. It's got yellow diamonds and white diamonds, and it looks tiny in comparison with this fire opal. When you get a really good fire opal, it looks like a ruby. Red is a very difficult color to show on television. And this is just about as fiery and pure. So many of you now, it's so funny. I got the request the other day. Someone said, could you please just show me the yellow fire opal? Because I never see it on your show. And I said, unfortunately, I cannot, because that's not the top quality. So we just don't have it. We don't feature it. We don't carry it. We don't bring it. It's all about this red. But usually with that, there's still that orangey red. This is like a true through and through Burma red. It's looking like it's a ruby, but I got to be honest, if you're looking at a 2 carat 16 Burma ruby, it's going to cost you. It's going to be about $9,000 to $10,000. This is a big example of fire opal that, by the way, if it's a 216 in an opal, it gives you more of a 4 or 5 carat look. So this would be on par with getting a 4 or 5 carat ruby, which FYI I do not have. So this is your chance to pick up a great looking stone. Let's take a look at it. Let's bring it to the center and show you what we've got here to see what that 2 carat 16 from Mexico. It is also a diamond weight of a halo. That's going to be 50 points in diamonds. Not small diamond weight. Look at this on the hand. Wait till you see the color, the glow, the clarity, everything we want in a fire opal. I'm so sorry. I feel I am apologetic for the fact I don't carry or don't have the lesser quality material for you. I just don't have it. And I am forever apologetic to that, but not really, because it's kind of our thing where we're only going to have the top quality. That's our promise to you. Everything we do, I'm not interested in bringing you basic, average, normal, good, or great. I'm only interested in bringing you the best. It's the privilege we have as a network. So let's go back up close, show it to you, and blow it out right now, because it was $49.99. Not going to do that. I have no luck with $49.99 as a price tag during this event. Then we'll bring out the North Star drop earrings, which are going to be a whole lot of fun. This is the one to own, though, right now. First caller is going to get it. Let me just blow it out right now. Let me try to polish it as best I can with the limited tools that I have. Wowza, that is so special. And it's not $49. Let's blow it out right now. First caller can have it. Just make it easy. I'm trying to move some jewelry here in our last 38 minutes of the show. Let's make it $999 only, and it's never happened, and once it's gone, it's gone. So $999 turns into $899 only. Who's got it? Yep. Which one? Well, as I said, it's the most pure red I've ever had. So let me explain again what I was saying earlier. And I apologize for repeating myself here, but we have that question. Somebody said, is it red? It's not just a little red. It's all pure red. I know that this is kind of confusing because opals are supposed to be, fire opals are supposed to be yellow. They're supposed to be kind of a dingy yellow. That's what most every fire opal looks like, is a dingy light yellow. Sometimes as you get into better material, they'll display a little bit of orangey yellow. It's not what we have. We usually have the cherry reds, which still are an element of orange and red together. This is pure red. It's the most red of any fire opal I've seen here, and I've sold probably about 2,000 of them, roughly speaking. So it's a really high-end stone, and truly the more red you get, the more high quality it is. That's really how it equates. So again, I have to send my apologies to each and every one of you. If you're looking for the yellow fire opal, we just don't have it. And I've said that to a number of you who have reached out saying, where's the yellow fire opal? I just don't carry it. I don't have it. But this is going to be the way you get if you can stand the top quality, if you can, tolerate the more reds that we have here, that's what this gives you. So it's again, it's a little higher end, but we brought the price down to $999, which is really $899 for you, so that even though it's that bigger size and top quality, which we've seen before, it's also going to be extremely affordable to the tune of $899 at checkout. So it makes it even more affordable. And that's the way to get it. So it's here if you'd like it, and it does have 50 points exactly, so a ½ carat in diamonds, which is really nice. And then don't forget about the rhodochrosite necklace. We'll do a little recap of what we have left in the show. We had an orange diamond earlier for under $3,500. It was an over 1 carat orange diamond. We still had ruby and some gold quartz and a beautiful Congolese tourmaline, and we had a Savorite and a big emerald, and we had a nice color change sphene, and we had quite a few pieces here. And so there's some that's still available, and if you'd like the fire opal, let me know. And we still have our tanzanite. We still have our beautiful purple magenta Paraiba as well. We even have tanzanite drop earrings, which are still here. But speaking of drop earrings, I know this is something I know a lot of you probably already own, but I still want to show them to you for anybody who's out there who doesn't have these yet. They're a bestseller in a drop earring. There are super cool North Star setting style. They're just impossible to show you on camera because they don't sit up on their own, but let me show you from a distance what they look like. Then we'll pop one on. They're just, there's a designer, and I don't name names, but there is a designer who is very well known. Most of their jewelry is made in Brazil. It goes by a gentleman's first initial, which is H, followed by his last name, which starts with an S. So I'll leave it at that. And there's a design that is pretty iconic that is incorporated into almost every design. He collabed with a great clothing designer many, many years ago, and they made a couple of gold pieces and rock crystal quartz pieces. They are $40,000 and $50,000 today, just for gold and rock crystal quartz, no diamonds. This is diamonds and that really iconic look of this beautiful, kind of like what we call the North Star. It's item number 1110-400. And it's going to be our 10% off, which means our lowest price ever on this earring, which is already oh so affordable. Lever back style to start. the gorgeous drop. Wait till you see them on. There's 36 points in diamonds. Now, this is the one that has that larger diamond centralized in the midpoint of the star. And then extending out from there, they get a little smaller and a little smaller. And then that's alternating with mirror finish gold. I know this one's sitting down, so it's going to be tough until I can get another hand and hold it up for you. But I really want to put one on because I think, as a woman who wears jewelry, I'm never sure about anything until I see it on the ear. I think that's more helpful to see it on a person's ear than to see it on a display or in a light box shot or anywhere else. So I always prioritize doing that because I think it's the easiest way to tell what it's going to look like. And then I'll just move it around a little bit so you can see that once you have that beautiful sparkle, there's again something you don't see until I move it and hit the light there, is that all that alternating with the diamonds is all mirror finished gold. So it's a little more than meets the eye when you see it from a distance away, and it's so important. And so you've got a great style. And then we'll show them up close again so you can really see the look that they're going to give you and how the diamonds are displayed out. Let's show you up close again. We'll show you here what they look like, and then you'll see what it's all about. But that's it right there. That's the beautiful design you get. See how that larger diamond is in the center? Then it goes from there. Then if you look here, it's great finishing on the inside. It's one of our favorites. It's one of our all-time best sellers, and we're going to do what we need to do to make sure they can go and get a great home here, because 36 points in diamonds, but it's also about the gold, and it's about the labor and the workmanship and everything you have that makes this earring so special. And we'll give you two, which you may just chuckle at but I got to tell you, for as many designers right now are selling single earrings out there, it's important to remind you you're getting a pair of the gorgeous earrings, and you won't be surprised because how many people now these days have bought something, they thought they were getting a pair of earrings and they just get one, and the price tags are so enormous in gold that you're thinking, boy, that doesn't make a lot of sense. So here we go. It's going to be big value, huge moment. Let's take it down right now. You got them for under $1,000. And if you just tuned in, glad to have you for a whole 30 minutes of the show. We're going to blow it out right now. Not $9.99, $8.88, $7.77. They're not $6.99. This is something I think that's as close to a must-have in jewelry as we carry. It is here, it is now, and it's only going to be $599 for the pair. That's it. Let me know if you like them, and we'll make them $60 extra off. This has been fun, man. This customer appreciation event during these dog days of 2024 summer have really been exciting, right? Every day something new, every day something expected. This is one of those tried and true favorites, though, that we know has been popular since day one. There's a big reason for that, and it's all about the value. Yet you're getting a better value tonight than you've had the chance to get before, and that just makes it all the more fun. Look at that yellow gold, and then, of course, white gold's an option. Rose gold's an option. You just simply say the word. If you say, Lolo, I hate yellow gold, fine, hate yellow gold. Get white, get rose, same exact price. $5.99, you take $60 off that, and we'll make it easy for you right now. That's going to be $5.39 and change if you'd like to have those designer earrings, and they are just that. They're so striking. They really are. Let us know if you want that fire opal from earlier tonight, just a few moments ago. Got the big tanzanite here. We've got a 27 karat round. We've got so much to get to. But remember, there's only now 30 minutes. So even though you may have just started to kind of think about jewelry tonight, we got a lot of great pieces that are still hanging out. So that's why we'll do a quick recap. We do have a yellow diamond I've saved for this very last few minutes. And is it ever a good one? We'll show that classic oval yellow diamond, 1 carat size. Let us know on the North Star earrings. And here's the other one, just so you know I'm not pulling a fast one on you. There are actually two, and they're going to be identically matched, and they look great. So they're only $500 and, of course, $39. So let me know if you like them. They're really pretty. And I just think with the yellow gold, it's so striking to have a mix of mirror finished gold with diamonds. And that really shows it off there. You can see that combination. Of course, the finishing's amazing as well. So anyway, enjoy them. I know they're one of our customer favorites. And a lot of people, it's one of those returning favorites that people come back and they get more than one of, whether they're gifting or getting a new gold color. It's one of those that tends to be very, very popular. And to the point where a lot of you have purchased more than one pair in the past. And I think that's not something everybody does. I mean, you might do it in socks. You might do it in underwear, but not usually in jewelry, right? So I think it's a huge compliment to the piece itself when you're coming back and getting one of every gold color, right? Or shopping them for gifts. That's really, really important. So here it is. All right, $5.99. All righty. Next up, we're going to move on. We got the big yellow diamond coming up for our last 29 minutes. And again, happy to help you with anything you're looking for. If you just tuned in, you got a request for us, let me know. Here's our yellow diamond. Let's move those aside. Earring time is over. We're going to bring you a really special yellow diamond. Look at this. Okay, so you may need to just take an extra look here at what we are bringing right now. I've been saving this. Counter programming here with some of our best. I've been saving this. Wanted to make sure that we could bring you an all-time best yellow diamond. The prettiest yellow diamond. I've looked, I don't mean to be partial, but when you're a jewelry lover, there are certain pieces that just are standouts. When you are a GIA certified gemstone and diamond connoisseur, like I am, just because when you're in this business, you got to do that, right? You got to be qualified, you got to be certified, you got to be educated. I'm really picky about everything, but mostly diamonds, because it's how I've chosen to educate people through television. You know, for a long time, I was in, you know, other kinds of communication through television, and it was news and sports. And, you know, it's equally, I think that there's a certain need for that, and there's an importance to that. But honestly, to be educating people in this niche environment like fine jewelry, because it's one of the most confusing worlds out there. Jewelry is it's just more confusing than ever before too. And at this point, it's one of those that you can spend years and years and years getting degrees on how to identify good diamonds from bad diamonds, real diamonds from faux diamonds, simulated from synthetic to the natural. It's a crazy world. And you know, committing to fine jewelry as I have, I've chosen to spend my entire career talking about fine jewelry and being an advocate for consumers who really do value their dollar. Because I think more than ever before, we work really hard, right? And we need to stretch that dollar more than ever before. And we may want the finer things in life, but we may not feel like they're necessarily for all of us. Well, we're here to prove otherwise, that everybody knowing where to go and where to shop, you can get the finest. And I am an advocate for that because I've been a shopper from a young age. And I was taught to be a really good shopper and a really frugal shopper. And I'm a shopper, so yes, I love to shop, but I really love to do it when it's done right. And I'll tell you right now, with the prices of yellow diamonds, if you're looking for natural yellow diamonds, it cannot be overstated that what they cost right now, forget the retail world. We can all talk about, it's not a big deal right now to say, hey, you could spend $200,000 on this yellow diamond in retail. Of course you could. But you and I are not doing that because we're smarter than that. We are smarter than that. But let's say you have access to a wholesale world. The wholesale trade show that just wrapped up most recently was in Hong Kong. Costs about $12,000 to get a regular coach ticket to get there. It's a lot of money just to fly somewhere, not to mention accommodations. Then if you've got a resale license, you are able to go into the wholesale resale market, and you're still looking at yellow diamonds that as far as 6 weeks ago were still $12,000 for a single individual yellow diamond 1 carat stone. Don't do that. Here's how we can help you. It's also the reason why if you're waiting till November or December or 2025 to get a yellow diamond, I wouldn't advise that either, because they're not going to be here. We're not bringing new ones in for that very reason that the wholesale market's charging $12,000 right now for a 1 carat stone. So let's skip all that, give you a value right now, send it to your door, give you 10% off, and give you the greatest value you've ever seen. That's what I'm interested in. That's what I'm doing. And I'll tell you right now, this is item number 1125575. It's your first time seeing it in this event. And boy, do I have a task in front of me, yes. Yes, the pear shape. Yes, in platinum? Sure. Emerald cut tanzanite. You got it. Okay, so who's the ruby for? Valerie? Valley. Everything you heard about that yellow diamond, put it on pause. We're showing this one for Valley. Little recap from earlier because a lot of you just tuned in. Okay, so a lot of you are just now, hi everybody, welcome to the show. Glad you're with us for 25 minutes. I know, I don't blame you. I'd be doing the same. Certain things come before shopping. But now we're going to shop up a storm in the next 24 minutes. We're going to shop. We're going to shop right now. This is 112. I know. I know. Even family's just tuning in. So, yeah, that's when you know it's rough. Even family's like, okay, I'm here now. Oh, you're almost done? Okay, well, I'm here now. All right, so here we go. 112-4353. Here it is. The platinum piece, 47 points in the ruby. This was on earlier, 48 points in diamonds. Here's the inside. I think Valley wanted to see the inside. Rebecca, I'm going to measure the millimeter size of that tanzanite for you next. And that's platinum, by the way. That's $777, as in $777 that you don't really pay because you're paying $699. Sounds better, doesn't it? For a platinum piece. We're going to get back to that yellow diamond. Don't go anywhere. I got to measure the millimeter size for Rebecca on the tansy. We'll show that to you as well. Take a look at this on the hand. Look at that. Love it. I was telling you earlier about crystallinity in a ruby like that. Super special. And it's going to be $699. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to show you that tanzanite. Then we will go back to that yellow diamond, I promise. But this is the tanzanite, and then let me find my millimeter gauge. So Rebecca wanted to know about this one. Happy to do that. We had the 801 here, so let me know who's got that ruby. That shouldn't be long for this world. I'm going to just pop this on the hand, Tony, because then I can measure it all for you guys right here live. So that's what it looks like. Now, this is a millimeter gauge, so this is kind of an old school one, non-digital, just like, if you will, an analog, if you will. We're going old school here. The width of that stone is going to be a 9.5 millimeter, and then I'm going to get you the length, so I'll just angle it this way so I can get right in there and get you the length of that stone, which is going to be, remember, it was 9.5 wide, and it is a 12.5 long. So that's going to be 9.5 by 12.5 double calibrated. And that's going to be our emerald cut stone. So Rebecca, that also $39.99. Any other questions? Those are just a couple questions we had from previous items. Yes, Wayne? Whoa! Okay, so do we rename her now? Is she no longer the Tansy Queen? Maybe now she's the fire temptress, something like that. I don't know. We're gonna have to, or she's just straight up fire. You know, that's what the kids say. That's straight fire, straight fire. So maybe that's her new name. Whatever it is, Fire Opal's gone. Congratulations, Fire Opal's out of here. So that is Rebecca. Hopefully that helps. 9.5 by 12.5. All right, that one's here, $39.99. Let's show the yellow diamond again. Hopefully we've answered all the current questions. If we can, though, let us go back to Miss Sunshine here. So we're naming everything. Everything and everyone gets a name tonight. And this is going to be, except for the wheel, because that would not be appropriate to talk about on TV. So I will refrain from naming the wheel. Everything else I'm going to name. This is going to be our yellow diamond 112-5575. And it is yellow diamonds in the center, yellow diamonds on the side, and white diamonds the rest of the way. 5575 natural yellow. It's not a 1 carat, it's a 103. Hey, you know that word perfect? This is perfect yellow. It's the perfect shade, the perfect saturation, the perfect color of a yellow diamond in a VS. Brilliant oval cut. That also has 9 points in side yellows. They're right there. 2 rounds on each side, 9 points there. And then get ready, drum roll, please, because this is a full 117 of white diamonds, double halo, split shank. That is all adorned. Look at that. It goes even more than halfway down the sides in the white diamonds. That's your 117 carat weight in white diamonds. Did anyone bother to total all that up? Because I got 2 carats, 20. Just think about the big diamond in the middle and then the white diamonds on the side. So how about 229 in total? It's actually, I was just doing the 117 and the 103, that's 220. And then 229 is the total. Yeah, so we're getting there. We're just building, you know, arithmetic. And I love good math when it comes to diamonds. Give me more, add them up, I'll be satisfied. That's what we're doing here now. Now, this is going to be for 1 caller, so let me know if you like it, because we're looking at some awesome yellow diamond material here. Does not get better, but you know you guys need like a big value here at the end of the show. And I'm here to deliver that. So this is your chance to pick it up. Still got the ruby, still got the tanzanite. Those are ones to ask about. Still have the North Star earrings. You can call us and ask for those too. But if you have ever wanted a yellow diamond, and like I was saying, kind of lost our little mojo train of thought there. But again, if you're paying $12,000 right now for a single basic yellow diamond by itself loose in a box, what are you paying for an entire ring like this? Even if you're in the biz and you're able to make it on a wholesale level, like we can do for you. But we're beating wholesale because $12,000 for that individual diamond, add everything up for the rest of it, you're paying dearly. That would be a easily $18,000 ring right there. I'm not asking that. That's one way to just let it sit here and keep circling. I'm going to make sure it goes, and here's how we do it quickly, and here's how we make absolute madness on the phone lines. First caller gets it, 2 carats, $29. Love that. And it's not going to be this $8,999 price tag. Look at this on the hand. It's a classic. It keeps it classic. It keeps it really, look at that. I mean, it's not small. And you know what else you could do if you wanted to, if you're saying, no, $229, I can handle some more. Add a wonder ring on either side, one side, both sides, whatever you want to do. Think about how powerful that would be. But I'm going to go ahead and do the unthinkable. I'm putting it up on the auction block. Haven't done it all night long. Haven't, couldn't, wouldn't, shouldn't, all the things. It's an $18,000 piece to source and to put together wholesale. Why spend that if you got $89.99, but now you don't even have to spend that either. You're not going to spend $8,000, $7,000, $6,000, $5,000. We're putting it on the auction block for $4,000 to start, and we mean business. And no, there are not supposed to be auctions on an event like this. Will you still save 10% though? Yeah. Still get 10% off when you win it. Still looking for 4, let's skip it, let's go 35. Better yet, let's go $3,000, and there you have it. One of those values that, no, we would have to probably negate the 10% off on this, being that that's too low, and a $10 increment if you want to jump in, but right now, looking to just get it started. Just get it going. Get it opened up. Let's try it. Let's see who wants to really get one of the better yellow diamonds we've had, because when it comes to color, you don't want it to be too light and you don't want it to be too dark. So how is one to decide what is really perfection in a yellow? It's this. It's what you're looking at straight up here. What you have in this fine example is exactly that. Top level, finest out there. You got everything you want in a yellow diamond. All set up in this amazing mounting that gives you overall $229. $3,000 we don't have. FYI, that would be $26.99 at check, or actually $2,700. Here's what I'm going to do. We don't have an open, but we have phones ringing. There's a little delay, which I sometimes forget about. So that's the kind of pricing that we know historically in all my yellow diamonds I brought you here for 6.5 years. Because remember, when we started, we didn't have any yellow diamonds. There were no big yellow diamonds. We didn't have the fancy color diamonds when we first started out. This is fairly new for us because we didn't have the quality we wanted to bring. Now Argyle mine is closed. Now you have no hope of getting that high quality going forward. Everything else that's being mined worldwide, there's other mines, they're just not producing a great quality. So are you going to see a stone that gives you bright, vivid sunshine like this, that gives you sparkle and brilliance like this, that has a VS quality so that you don't have to look at inclusions or you don't have to have inclusions impeding your beautiful brilliance? That's the deal. 3,000 I don't have. Let's go even lower and we're going to see. And trust me, we're going to get an open on this one. We only have about 16 minutes left in the show. That's it. I know a lot of you may have just tuned in. So missed about 2 hours and 45 minutes, but hey, we can make a lot of deals happen in the last 15. So here's the way we do it. Watch this. It's not going to be $3,000 unless we have the open already, do we? We may. Let's see if we've got it. It's not going to be $3,000. So even if you're thinking about $3,000, don't pay it. Get a better value. Check out the color of this stone. The brilliance, what I was telling you about with that brilliant cutting, makes all the difference in the world. Crickets. Not a huge fan. But let's see if we can make the phones ring. $2,900 to get it started. $2,900, every little bit counts. And then there's still 10% off. And I'm going to tell you something. It's been a busy night on TV. You don't have much competition. And you can slide right in here at the end of the show and perhaps steal one of the biggest values we've ever seen in a yellow diamond. And I'm talking about years and years of bringing them. Only the best natural stones. Is that treated? No. Is that heated? No. Is that any kind of funky irradiation? No. It's all natural. These are Argyle mine stones. We don't have 29. Here's the deal. I'm not going to even ask for $2,900. This is where we need to get somebody on the phone lines. If there's only going to be a one bidder situation, that's fine. Just as long as we get it a home to somebody, that's what matters. That's what's crucial. Look at that ring, classic, and you know what? Perfect oval. You know what I always tell you about ovals, because it's the truth? Ovals always look bigger. It's already a carat of 3. It's only going to look bigger because of that oval cutting. And we don't have, you know, guys, we don't have 29. I could put it away and save it for another day when we've got a lot of eyeballs on the show, or we can just get the job done right now. So it's not going to be $2,900. Watch this. It's going to be $2,800 to open. And by the way, you would still get your 10% off, which, my goodness, you would not expect to see that. We have 28, get rid of that. We got $2,800 to start. $10 increments, I wouldn't even worry about that right now because we're still seeking an open. And this is the first and only auction of the event tonight. And yet, why are we even doing that? It's got an $8,999 price tag. That's what it should have been. That's what it could have been. And we have 2 people talking about verifying here, verifying open, looking for 28. I'll tell you what. Get rid of the auction. They're not allowed anyways, Tony, so what am I doing? Just asking for trouble. That should be what this show was actually called. Low, low, goes, low, low, and asking for a lot of trouble. We're just begging for trouble here. And when, you know, I joke that been kind of, again, shamed by the diamond industry for ruining the very strict diamond market as I do up here every day with you guys. Well, the colored diamond market is even more strict. And so the fact that we're taking a pricing discount, and you know what, skip 28. It's not supposed to be auctioned off. Let's go better. Let's just skip the auction. We don't need the competition. We just need one caller. And if you want it, you get it. But call me early because it's not even going to be $27.99. I'm going to go lower, and there's a reason for this. A, I got to make sure it goes out the door. B, we're going to make sure that with that 10% off, you're going to see every record of diamonds shattered into 1,000,000 pieces. And this is the way to go. And if you were thinking about opening it at 3, now you don't need to. And if you were thinking about opening it at 29, you don't need to. 28, you don't need to. It's not even $27.99. I'm going for the world record in yellow diamonds. So that means that when the Olympics arrive here in Los Angeles in 4 years, and there is a new category because they had to fill in, you know, the breaking is over right now. So we're going to do like the breaking the diamond industry. That's going to be where I win. Sorry, you guys, but nobody's going to beat me in that category. We're going to beat it right now. And this is my trials. These are my trials. This is where we're going to get you in. It's not going to be $27.99. So let's make this even easier. And watch this, $27.77. I get the 3 lucky numbers in there at 777, being the Vegas girl that I am. I like that. But also, it's more important than that because you realize what's going to happen when this happens. 10% off. What does that mean? Look at the ring here because this ring is no longer $27.77. What you're actually going to pay? $24.99 and 30 cents. Oh, and I better get that 30 cents. I better get that 30 cents. That's going to help pay your salary, Tone. That 30 cents is important. $24.99 and 30 cents. What? Is it because you can't see the front of it? There it is. $24.99 is what you pay. Okay, now, that's how we do it. And bye-bye to yellow diamonds. We don't have any new ones coming in. We don't have the ability. You think I'm going to go fly to Hong Kong and buy one for $12,000 and bring it to you? Do you think we're in a position to lose that kind of money? We're losing money, but not that kind of money. I can't start losing $13,000, $14,000, $15,000 per ring because this has a 229 overall diamond weight. It is incredibly important. Two-tone gold, I'd leave it as is. Don't do a thing to it. Just tell me what ring size you wear. If you have a quarter size, a half size, a three-quarter size, a full size, doesn't matter. I'm going to make it exactly your size. It's going to fit to perfection. It's going to look beautiful on. Can we do that on the hand again? I just want to show you. Do you realize you don't pay anywhere near $27.77? You can ignore that. Remember, 10% off everything is in addition to this. This discount is just my silly discount. You get another 10% off. It's almost $300 extra save. You get it for $24.99, and this will be it. Tim, what are you thinking? What'd you want? Any requests I can get to last minute? Nothing. Nope. He says, they were just looking for pizza. Late night, pepperoni on half, mushrooms on the other half. Thanks very much. Deliver it in 30 minutes or less. It's going to be my new career route right after this. But then we have the whole, okay, do we do pineapple? That debate. Do we do pineapple on pizza? Have you ever had jalapenos on pizza? I just eat jalapenos raw out of the jar. That's my sickness. I just blame being a Cinco de Mayo kid. I was born on Cinco de Mayo, so I think that's why I have an obsession with just eating jalapenos. Like sliced jalapenos, like straight out of the jar. It's what I snack on. I just, yeah, I'm obsessed. But anyway, the hot deals are here, and this is where $24.99 is happening. And anybody? All right, let's move on. We gotta go. We've got just literally 9 minutes. And nobody's on this one. They're on other things. Requests, pieces from earlier, sure, let us know. Help me help you. How can we help save you some money tonight on anything jewelry related, of course? And that's going to be our $24.99 ring. That's a beautiful ring. That's top quality, top-notch yellow diamond right there. I don't know how you improve on perfection, but that's pretty much it. We just made a really, really low price tag on a superstar ring. And it's a yellow diamond, brilliant cut, 103. And yeah, you'll get a 30-day money, or not, what do we do, 2 weeks, 14 days? You get 2 whole weeks. See if you like it, get it appraised, do all that, good. And then you figure out, do I want to keep it or do I not? It's a smart investment. I always tell you on pieces like this, maybe you'd be better off reselling it to somebody than sending it back to us. If it's just too big for you or whatever it is, or if you don't feel comfortable wearing it every day because it's too high value or whatever. I mean, honestly, guys, you're better off reselling it. Resell it. You know, sell it to one of those consignment shops, you know, put it on, you know, get it to the local gold reseller, the jewelry store that's buying your gold. I mean, honestly, that's the value where you cannot buy any component of the ring individually for that price tag, let alone the whole thing. So $24.99 at checkout, amazing. We've got some tanzanite, we've got ruby, we've got the fire opal's gone, but we've got a couple, we got the bright Congolese tourmaline, the reddish pink. We do have some great stones still left from the previous 3 hours. If we can help you with any. And don't forget, we're not here tomorrow night. We don't get to see you on Tuesdays. It's the one day of the week that we do not have a show. So keep that in mind. We don't see you back till Wednesday, and then we'll have a great installment of brand new jewelry and 3 hours worth of great pieces for you. But this is the one to get for our yellow diamond collectors. All right, I hope you will. It's stunning. We do have the tanzanite earrings. I'm going to show you those one more time because I think they're still here. Tanzanite drops, tanzanite rounds, beautiful drop earring that's subtle. Nothing too over the top about these earrings except the value is definitely a good one. It's got that lever back style. They're blue wing block Ds. They're going to give you a carat plus in overall carat weight. And we still have the drop North Star earrings as well. There we go. And that's going to be our tanzanite earring. Look at that. Beautiful, aren't they? Carat 10 minimum on the blue wing block D rounds. Then diamonds going from the top to the bottom and all the way around those tanzanites. So they're only $6.99. Just wanted to recap those for you in case you missed them. I know a lot of people are just tuning in here for the last couple of minutes, and we're about to sign off. So that's the thing. Got to kind of give you a little recap of what's still here and hanging out. Any questions you have, this is the time to get those questions asked so I can try to answer them for you, and then we'll have those earrings at $6.29 at checkout. So a last call on the tanzanite earrings, a subtle drop, beautiful rounds. We love them. And the ruby is still here, by the way, for $7.77. I don't know what it's going to take to get that ruby out the door. Platinum, super clean, Burma ruby. That's the pear shape. Got clarity through and through and through. Baguette diamonds, that's almost a half carat in baguettes. Stays as is in platinum, and that's only $7.77. So to think that that ruby is going to cost $6.99 at checkout. Pretty good for a platinum piece, I would say. Still have our emerald cut tanzanite. Here's the emerald cut, the 8 carat pluser here. That's the emerald cut that a lot of you were asking about. It's an 801 emerald cut stone. That was 1125601. That would be $39.99 plus your 10% off on that emerald cut 8 carat masterpiece of Mother Nature. Let me know if you like that one as well. We'll flash in a few other last minute ideas here, but anything you'd like to check on. 5 short minutes left in our Monday, and then we don't see you for another 45 hours or so. So it's a long layoff for us, and we want to make sure that you're back here Wednesday night at 7 o'clock to enjoy more great value and more great jewelry. Also had, just a reminder, this orange diamond was here. I mean, this is where I got to really recap here for you, because we also had this orange diamond. Very rare to see an orange diamond in a carat 14 size. I mean, think about it. When have you ever seen orange diamonds? We've only had a handful of them ever. This is our 114. It's a pear shape in platinum with diamonds all the way around it. That's going to be 4780. That's the orange diamond that's got little flashes of yellow and reds to it as well. It's a carat 14 plus 125 in white diamonds also. Triple split shank, double halo around it. Got that down to $34.99. So some really beautiful and exotic rarities that are still hanging out here. We have a gold quartz to show you one more time as well, and that's going to be our gold quartz. It was our 5-carat stone. Got a couple recaps here, so again, let us know what you'd like to take, and don't forget we did have the big 13-carat almost in that purple Paraiba from earlier as well. So that was a 12-carat 30 purple Paraiba under $13,000. So that was pretty extraordinary. And then did have, I think that turquoise necklace in the yellow gold is still here. One of our favorites, at least one of my favorites, was the big 5-carat 16 turquoise. Look at this, turquoise pendant, but with the chain makes it an entire necklace. This is here also for $9.99. So just had to show you, we have quite a few pieces because I know you may have been preoccupied with some other things tonight on the television. So maybe you are ready for a great value or two at the end of the show. Don't want to miss out on these opportunities. That was $44.92, by the way, in the turquoise. This is a pendant, plus you get the chain. The chain has diamonds with it as well. So you can use that chain with other things. It's a great workhorse of a chain. And that's going to be our turquoise with diamonds. That's $9.99. It'll really be $8.99 at checkout if you'd like to get it. And then we'll recap a couple more items, but that's going to be it, guys. Last call on this one. And to get diamonds in the chain and adjustability, you've got it all. Beautiful diamond cut link chain there as well. Great 5-carat 16 turquoise, one of our bigger ones we've had lately. It's got the beautiful texturing along the outside of that hexagon shape, a bezel set stone in the center, diamonds that match up in the pendant as well as in the chain as well. And that's going to be it for $9.99. It's really $8.99 though if you'd like it. So that's going to be a huge value. It stays in the yellow gold. Most of you were asking lately. We had a couple of pendants in turquoise, but they were in white gold. And we know that a lot of us have the affinity for the yellow gold combination with the turquoise. So that's a great way to get it. And it's $8.99 if you'd like it. Thanks for being with us. We only have about 2 minutes left. So again, it's a big Monday night wrapping up here. If there's anything you need to see yet again, please let me know, because we still have 2 minutes to play with, and we can work a lot of miracles in jewelry in 2 minutes. We really can. So let me know what you'd like to see one more time before we go, if there's anything you're thinking about. Did have this gold quartz as well. Look at this gold quartz. This is the gold quartz in a 5-carat size. Love this one. Pear shape, bigger diamonds in princess cuts. It was 5587. It's a 5-carat stone, all bigger princess cuts at 37 points in total, and that will be $14.99 minus $150. Okay, Wayne, what were you thinking about taking? Okay, got it. So we've got quite a few pieces remaining. Let me know on that yellow diamond if you'd like it. The yellow diamond from earlier, I think somebody's thinking about it, but it looks like it's still here and we have busy lines. So backed up calls here. That's no surprise. Welcome into our last minute and a half. And again, no show tomorrow. So for all those emails I get every single Tuesday night, saying, oh my gosh, where are you? Just remember, Tuesday is the only day of the week that we don't have a show. Not daytime, not evening, not at all. So we'll be back Wednesday, and you know that means extra special merchandise on Wednesdays and Thursdays. So make sure you join me on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock Pacific, 9 Central Time, and 10 p.m. Eastern. We'll be back with more jewelry for you, and hopefully some more 10% off goodies as well. So that's the great thing about what we're doing here, is really getting everything moved from our vaults to yours. And if you don't have a vault, well, the hauls that some of you getting during the sale event, you might need a vault at your home. Yes. Thank you. The turquoise necklace is verifying, and that's going to be yellow gold only. And then remember, we also had the big tanzanite, the 8-carat 01 emerald cut. The tanzanite earrings are remarkably still here. This gold quartz is going to be $13.49 at checkout for the gold quartz. We only have 30 seconds left. Thanks again for watching tonight. We appreciate you so much. Thanks for hanging out. Even if it was just for a few minutes, we appreciate you so much. If you were with us all night long, thanks too. We appreciate you guys, all of you. We do. It's our customer appreciation event, and you've got another couple of seconds to jot down that phone number so you know how to reach us here at the end of the night. Get your 10% off before these pieces are gone. Don't wait till after the show. Don't wait till tomorrow. They sell out. So we'll see you guys on Wednesday night at 7. Can't wait for that. Have a wonderful rest of your evening. Have a great Tuesday. And for now, from all of us at TVON, we wish you a wonderful couple of days till we meet again on Wednesday. See you then.